time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Man, you know, we have such good conversations backstage that we forget that we're supposed to go live.
I know it. It happens every time, don't it? Oh, well, you know, we're getting warmed up. That's all.
At
So we
least
can
it's
bring
only a
everybody
couple
in.
minutes. It'd be bad if a half hour went by and everyone's like, "Hey, what's up? Are you still?" Oh, I thought we were already live. Damn it! Everyone missed all that conversation.
Hello, MLP. Welcome, girl. Sure would.
MLP, Joe Kerr, Garrett, emotional damage, BNFF. How is everybody's Sunday going? Kettleheads, barbecue, and beer. That's what I'm talking
Kettleheads.
about.
I wish it was, we're going to have to get this fixed where I can stream it on my channel, Steve. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, definitely. I found out. I wrote it down. I found out how, but it was something about. Because remember how you had access before,
Yeah,
and then we had to do that thing with we had to go through all that shit.
yeah.
But then your channel got taken down, so it like disconnected.
Yep.
So it's something about having to do that again.
I think what I need to do is give you access to my StreamYard and everything. I think, isn't it?
No, I don't.
mean-
I don't know.
I'm not sure if that's right or not. I'm just guessing there because I have no idea what you have to do really other than that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know I'm gonna have to find it. I know I wrote it down because I got a hold of somebody on StreamYard, but through chatting. You know how you do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I better write this down because I'm gonna forget. So I'm glad I wrote it down. Now I just
Probably.
got to remember where I put it.
That's what I was going to say. You'll never find it again. Never find it again. Well, so I would have to go to YouTube to get in on this poll then, right?
Yep.
All right, let me go to YouTube and right quick.
What do we got? 13 votes already. Yeah.
I don't mean
And
to
the
make
reason
any
I-
noise here.
The reason I put that poll is, have you ever seen a falling stars? Because I was thinking about the other day. Is a falling star really a falling star? Or is that just what they've told everyone? Because, you know, for up until recently, UFOs were not real. So were they just like, just say it's a falling star? Just, you know, if you see something like that, it's so. I don't know. I've seen a falling star 3 times. So does that mean I've seen a UFO? What
I've
if
seen so
falling
many, I don't know.
stars aren't a real thing?
Yeah. To me, MLP, a falling star is the same as a shooting star. I mean, to me, it is. You know,
Yeah.
I guess other people might look at it different.
Yeah. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, same for me it is. Yeah, falling star, shooting star. Same thing.
That
Talk
is a
with
good question, though.
Tiffany. Aloha, Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Today
What's up?
we let's see. Where'd it go? We are going to announce Talk with Tiffany as today's sponsor.
All right,
So I'll
right
put
on.
that at the bottom of the screen.
TallowDreamCream.com.
Yes, definitely check it out.
Well, Tiffany, you really need to make
You
some
in-
beauty products for me and Steve.
No,
I mean,
Right
they
here,
got to be
Ronnie.
really strong though. Oh, that wouldn't be strong enough for me.
it's
I
a
mean, I-
deodorant. It works good too. I wear it every day.
Well, I'm saying though, for me, I need the acid to wash away my looks that I got now, and then something to build it back. You know, that's presentable. Just
But now the
kidding. I'm sure
deodorant works
everything's
good. I
wonderful.
actually got to order more because I'm almost out. But yeah, I
Well, what
use
is
that
it?
every day.
What does the deodorant smell like?
I don't think there is any. It's just like
Oh.
natural.
Well, it's got aluminum in it. Like most of, I doubt it, but most of them do have it in there.
I need glasses. I really need to go to the eye doctor.
Me too.
I can't read. I don't think there's any. Would you ask if it's in it?
Now she says there's no aluminum. Good.
Okay, I was gonna say 'cause I didn't see any.
She says citrus and frankincense.
Yeah, you should definitely check out the website. I mean, she's got everything. It's not like because I know a lot of times I bring it up to people and they're like, you can talk to my wife about that, or that's my girl. That's for girl. And no, it's for guys too. It's for guys too. Trust me.
Well, here's the thing about aluminum. While it does help with perspiration, it's also not too good for the human body. To put it kindly, because your body, through your skin takes it in. So if you can get the aluminum out of it, make anything with it, you're doing a good job. Hello, Tyne. Welcome, girl.
Kind of. But yeah, that's like with deodorant that has. I can't wear deodorant that has antiperspirant in it. I can't. So when I get deodorant, it has to say just deodorant, and it can't have the antiperspirant because I put that on. Oh man, my armpits itch and burn like crazy.
Must
Can't
have
wear
an
that shit.
allergy to aluminum or something.
Could be.
Who knows?
It's wildlife.
The tall one is here. What? How you doing, brother? Garrett. How you doing, Garrett?
I believe that it blocks the lymphoids.
It does that too. Believe me, I checked up on a lot of this stuff back when I was first diagnosed with cancer in 2017. And that is correct. Steve O, what's up? Good to see you, Steve O.
Yeah, talk with Tiffany. Go ahead and drop the link for that if you want for the website. It is, and trust me, I don't vouch for many things at all, but I vouch for Talk with Tiffany's product.
How much you say you're getting paid to do this?
0. Absolutely nothing.
Just messing with you, Steve. I got to do that every once in a while. It wouldn't be Steve and Ronnie or Ronnie and Steve. TallowDreamCream.com. See, there's that's a good healthy product for everybody to check out.
It is, yep, and it's hers too. It's it's her company. It's American made.
And you may sweat a little bit more, but you won't be stinking and you won't be poisoning yourself.
Yep.
Watch this. Have you all seen the videos of AI robots in major sporting events over the past few weeks? They say it would promote the new movie, The Creator. I haven't. Only sports event I watched was tried to watch was yesterday with the Texas Longhorns. And I want you to get this, Steve. Cost me $70 some odd a month. The only reason I got it was so I could watch college football. And I've only got to watch one and a half game. That was the whole game was the Alabama game that Texas played in against them. And then last week it was on another network, Longhorn Network, so I didn't get to see it. You have to buy a Longhorn Network, separate, which I ain't gonna do that. And then yesterday, watched the first half of the game, and in the second half, as soon as the second half came on, it switched to a weather bulletin because here where I'm at now, they show the weather from Oklahoma. Of course, I'm pretty close to Oklahoma, but they were having severe thunderstorms in Oklahoma. They took up the whole darn second half. So I got to watch 1.5 football game this whole month.
And you paid for it.
Yeah. Pisses me off. Salt. Hello,
Salty
Salt.
Mike. Hootao, aloha. Salty
There is
Explorer.
who. Salty Explorer. Everybody coming on in. Right on. Because Steve tells me we got a wonderful guest lined up here for the second half of the show.
Yes.
I
In
have,
about 50 minutes,
he won't tell me who
we
it
have
is, but
a surprise guest. Mr. B.
hello, Elvis. What's going on? Elvis himself's here. You know, anytime anyone can get Elvis on the show or in the chat, you're doing a mighty good job.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta be doing something right.
You're doing something right for sure. So here, check this out, Ronnie. This is I know exactly what Wildlife's talking about. I've seen a few different channels talking about it. Kind of creepy too. This ain't it, but I think it's leading up to.
As long as this sucker don't look
What
like
did I
me.
do? Click on the wrong one? Oh, here we go.
I don't know, but I'm enjoying that.
Yeah, we'll wait till they get to the football game part.
Very athletic little dude. Huh?
I don't think I'm winning in that fight. Damn.
No.
And now here, look how creepy this is. And look how this dude look how he walks. He's like walking like a normal.
Oh yeah. There's another.
Look how real that looks. Besides the earmuffs.
That's part of his brain.
They even blink. Even blinking. Man.
Meemaw Patriot, hello.
Meemaw.
This is just weird.
Blinking and But yeah, so that's what Whiteley was talking about. But yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah, I did see one other day of this. He's just a normal everyday guy. He's a black dude, and I don't know if he spotted this or if somebody else spotted it, and I told him about it. But there's a robot that looks exactly like him. He's just an ordinary working guy, you know. I think he said he works 2 or 3 different jobs. But this robot looks like this guy was probably about 50, 55 years old. But the robot looks like him at about 20, 22, you know, something like that. Looks exactly like him. So they're taking real people's faces and putting them on these robots, at least in some cases.
That is just creepy. Oh, Mr. B. No, we were just talking about that. You must have came in right afterwards, but because I was thinking about the other day, like growing up, and you see something, you know, you think it's a falling star or a shooting star or whatever. But what if there's no such thing as a falling star or a shooting star? It's just UFO, but you know, because up until recently, the government said there's no such thing as UFOs, and then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, they're real. So what if all that time they were just like, just make them think it's a falling star or a shooting star in space, and that's what they're seeing. So if that's the case, I've seen 3 UFOs in my lifetime.
I've seen many more than that. We used to sit outside at night when we was kids to either watch the fireflies or the sky, which we'd wind up doing both, you know. But there's no telling how many shooting stars I've seen in my life.
Yeah, fireflies. John Mosman, what's up, brother?
John is in the house. Good to see you, John.
We'll have to have John up one of these weeks.
Oh, no.
For the second hour. It
Yeah,
can't be next week, though, because I was already talking to someone, and next week might already be filled for the second hour. So the week after, maybe John Mosman.
Uh-huh. Steve's doing all this stuff behind my back, so he ain't told me nothing about it. For all I know, it could be a fake Elvis. not the real one.
But with John Mosman, it might be not the second hour, it might be a second 2 hours because John is very smart guy, and I learned a lot from that dude. Very intelligent.
I hate smart guys. But if they're smarter than me, I hate them. That means I basically hate everybody. Yeah, I'm just kidding, everybody.
Hey, aloha, Niels. Oh, you're going to Michigan, Nebraska game. Sweet.
Well, I can tell you right now who's going to win that, John. Save you money. Nebraska's going to win that big time. I'm just joking. Michigan's going to win that big time. No way Nebraska ever think about staying on the field with Michigan.
Is it the game in at U of M or is it in Nebraska?
The way he's got it there, it must be in Nebraska. But it makes no difference.
It'd be sweet if it was at the big house.
Oh, Michigan.
They call it the big house for a reason.
If Michigan don't score 60 points on them, something's wrong. Michigan was sleeping or something. I mean, that's just all there is to it. My daughter posted Canada Day fireworks show. Right on. Right on, Elvis. Right on. You know, I have trouble figuring out what I ought to call Mr. B. Whether it should be Elvis or Curly. You know, but here's the thing, that, you know, the bald head goes along perfectly with his Mr. B personality, you know, because, you know, he's Elvis in disguise. And as you know, Elvis had lots of hair. So, you know, shaving your head off or whatever it is he does and having a name Mr. B, it just throws people plumb off. But then when he sings, you know, he gives it all right away.
We'll have to, I could send him one of my wigs.
Well, that would work, but he wants to be bald so people won't recognize him as Elvis. I doubt those glasses are even real that he wears. He just wears them as part of the disguise.
Let's see. I'm going to come up with a name. Before the end of the show, I'm going to come up with a name. A new name for Mr. B.
Uh-huh. Well, see, it should be Mr. P, not B.
What about Mr. Civil? That's Elvis spelled backwards.
Hey, that would work too.
Sivle, Mr. Civil.
Boy, my brain is always working and grass don't grow on a busy highway. Yeah, it's always working out new ways to keep people from recognizing you as the real Elvis. That's what it is. Man, I got to tell you, that's a song, and I'm not kidding. When he sang the song Don't Cry Daddy the other night, I mean, I was serious. It gave me chills, man. I mean, it sounded so much like Elvis, and I love that song. It's just it is a tearjerker, you know, but Mr. B done it beautifully. I mean, he really did. It flat out gave me chills.
Jeremy the Jester, what's good, brother? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Jeremy? Good to see you.
Minnesota
Yeah, you know,
karaoke guy.
I noticed right before I came up, Steve, that Jeremy has subscribed to my channel too. So thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that.
Nice. Mayor. Minnesota.
All me, Ma, we pick on Mr. B because we love him. If we didn't love him, you know, we wouldn't even mention him.
Oh, you mean Mr. Civil?
There you go.
I think she's talking about Mr. Civil.
She is. Civil.
So
Now,
what's your
okay.
thoughts on the October 4th?
Oh, October 4th. Well, I tell you what, the information that Unspecified podcast gave out the other night with some very good information, and it's very possible that very thing could happen. Where it's kind of dangerous to talk about, but the stuff that we've been given, through uh,
Yep.
when that is turned on, if it is turned on after the emergency broadcast thing, and if people answer their phones, and if it does happen, like they say, well, then you could be in very serious trouble. If you
Now, do
had
you
that
think because I think
LSP,
everything you said, I think the same thing. Yeah, Lord Spike. But do you think because this what I'm gonna do is I'm shutting my phone. I mean, I never got no, but so if that's the case, I really don't have nothing to worry about. But I'm still shutting my phone off
yeah.
for that time period because one, I don't want to hear it going off, but two, who knows if there's anything else, you know?
Well, if you answer that phone after the alert, you may be in some serious trouble if you have had that. Well, here's the
Right.
thing of it. Most of us, it's came in almost everything we've ever taken as a, you know, uh, vax. So, and I'm talking about if you've had a flu shot or whatever, polio, whatever it might be. There's been a little of it, from what I've seen anyway, uh, for a very long time. So it's not just the C shot; it's
Right.
any and all of them.
Oh, shit. 'Cause I know I've had, like, 30 years ago, I know I've had a flu shot and when I was, like, a kid, but yeah, like, nothing in the past 15, 20 years, not that I know of.
Well, it's been a while since I've had one either, Steve. But they still try to get me to take the flu shots and things, though. But and they still try to get me to take the other one. But I have not taken one of those. Ain't ever since I found out what was actually going on. I haven't had any more at all. Ain't going
Yeah.
to take any more. I mean, that's just all there is to it.
And
If
the
you do
the
take
funny
them,
thing is too, what was it, just like a week ago maybe? I was watching something and they said straight out, like, "Yeah, the that we told you to take before, um, it's good that you took it and everything, but it doesn't do no good. But the one we have now does, so make sure you take this one. And it's good that you got the
yeah.
boosts and everything too, but they don't do anything. It's like, so why is it good? And they're admitting that it was just all garbage, but the one they got now is the one you really want. It's
Well, they all done some good for what their purposes that they wanted them to
good
do.
to them,
Yeah,
right?
they done a whole lot of good. And I was hearing a report the other day, and I don't remember if this is on TV or on some of the places that I researched, but they were talking about the concert down in Houston by the black dude, where people were getting really sick and keeling over, and I think a few of them even died. When from what I understand, they turned on 5G or something, and this just out they went. Uh, I need to look into that some more. I haven't yet, but I just heard that very short report on
Uh, Good citizen, aloha. Good to see you, brother.
it.
Had a
Yes,
good
hello, good citizen.
conversation with good citizen the other night.
Were they a good citizen?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Hey, there's CFM Rocks. How you been, man? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Oop, I just hit it twice. There we go.
There you go.
Good to
What? It's
see you,
Travis
brother.
Scott. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. LSP. It was a Travis Scott
Yep.
concert.
Now that you said that, it just clicked in my head. I remember that now. Yep. See, I don't even listen to that guy, so that's why.
Oh, I don't either. I didn't even had him heard of him until that happened.
You know how I know that I'm getting old is when all these like musicians, and I'm like, who? Huh? Because before I used to know every musician, no matter what genre it
Yeah.
was. And
Well, now you know where I'm coming from when I say who, what,
who did what
same thing.
now? Huh? He did-
Kiss off. Hello, kiss off.
You'd be like, I told you.
I
And he's like,
told
what?
you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
Yeah, but
And
who's your mama?
they call us conspiracy theorists.
Hmm. Well, as far as I'm concerned, the theorist part has been gone a long time. Now it's just I think we're what you call conspiracy realists.
Really, that's what I call it. Yep.
Yeah.
Realist. Exactly.
You know, and at the very least, it seems to me like that people would want to hear. At least, and I'm talking about the people that still don't believe, still ain't awake. At least want to hear, what a lot of us have to say. Just so they can try to balance it in their minds, if nothing else. But a lot of people just do not want to hear it.
No. It's one
There
thing
was,
my dad told me once too that made so much sense. He's like, people are gonna believe what they want to believe.
that's right. They
It's
damn sure are. Well, Steve, it's kind of like a guy come into the chat here a week or so ago. I don't remember what his name was and don't care, but because I blocked him. But they came in right away. The very first thing, flipping the bird and asking why, why. In other words, why do we believe the way we believe? We know if they'd have just stuck around for a while and listened, that they might have found out. But no, they
Right.
come in, done all that crazy stuff, and so it wasn't there long.
Just
Okay, that
instantly going against what you're saying without even listening to what you're saying.
absolutely.
I seen a meme earlier. It's cracked me up. Is you know how I would watch mainstream media is if you know how when you were little you'd be like liar liar pants on fire. Well, if liar's pants really did catch on fire, I would watch mainstream media all day because that'd be fun to watch, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, they better have a lot of fire extinguishers around. So all I can say, one stuck right up their butts. Talk about having some hot hemorrhoids now, they would, amongst other things.
Gonna have to call multiple doctors.
Right on, point fire. That's exactly right. But I'll tell you what, there's going to be another good thing about it here, in my opinion, for long, and that is that a lot of people are going to be searching us out. Not necessarily me or whoever, but I'm talking about guys like us in general, to find out what in the heck has happened over the past several years.
Right?
And if I happen to be one of those people they search out, I'll be happy to tell them to the best of my ability. Sure would, wouldn't it, Mr. B?
And it's just amazing to me how they spurt out all these lies and then a year later they say the exact opposite and be like, oh yeah, we were wrong then, but now we're right. What you huh?
Yeah.
What?
Well, ain't that kind of way a certain platform acts too, that we might or might not be on right now?
Yep. Like, no, you can't say that. I'll give you a strike 2 months later. No, you can say that all you want. 2 months after that, nope, you can't say that anymore.
That's right. Hey, I've got a video somewhere in my email, Steve, and I wish I'd have remembered and looked it up. There's this place in Turkey. I don't remember the name of the town, but it's on camera now. They're showing this. There's a, call it what you want to, a bolt of lightning, whatever, coming down from the sky, and it's just dancing around, setting everything on fire in one location. It just zaps it and zaps it and zaps it until everything catches on fire. Then it moves down the street a little ways, does the same thing, zaps and zaps. It's setting everything on fire. And this is inside of a city. But they've had forests I mean, some terrible forest fires over there and in Egypt, I think it is. And it's set the same way. All these things that they're saying are because it's weather-related dryness and everything is just a total crock of crap.
Straight up bullshit.
It is in the way these. I tell you what, I may go try to look up that video here in just a minute. But I'm telling you, it's
nice job, team.
Say what?
Nice job, team.
TM. Who's TM?
That's the.
Nice job, team.
Oh, what the hell's going?
No way. Nice job, team.
My computer's acting weird.
Nice job, team.
See, it won't even let me play it. See, they're watching. They're watching. We got their attention.
Uh-huh. So long as we have someone's attention.
What is my computer doing to me right now? Only when I go live. All week I'm not live, and it's. See, now I'm connected. Yeah, I'm on Ethernet. What the hell? What the hell?
I'm gonna see if I can find that video right quick, and because it don't. You know, it's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing when you can show it. And the thing is, it's on Telegram, and so I don't know if it'll even. Sometimes they'll let you play it, and sometimes they won't. You know, let me see if I can find it here. It'll take me a week if I can find it.
What the hell you say?
I say, what the hell you say?
My shit is all
nice job,
messed
team.
Up. All right, well, as long as we're still streaming, I guess.
Oh, we're streaming, but not a streaming in the commode.
Oh, you know what? Silver Girl sent me an email like a week ago, but I just started watching it last night. I didn't get all the way through, but really good. The Greatest Show on Earth.
Greatest Show on Earth. She sends me some too, but I hadn't even been on my computer now. This is the first time since Friday night, and that was just because of the show then, so I hadn't even looked really. But this one I got is only about 20 seconds long. I mean, it's not much to it at all if I can find it. I know I got it. But like I said, it may not even show because it's on it's from Telegram. Let's see.
Oh, there you go. Wildlife said he put it. I could pull it up.
There it is right here, I think. It's at least one of them. Let me see if this will show. I think it will. So let me go back here and present it to you, Mr. Steve. Or maybe I don't know if I had to have you pull it up. Maybe I can pull it up. Who knows? I don't think that. I think this is a different one, but.
Well, I got it too. Well, whatever Wildlife put in chat, I have that pulled up. So. Okay. Oh yeah, Tyne Duff, definitely. She's doing good.
Can you see it, Steve?
Yep.
Okay, so I know it's not going to be very big, as big as I know how to make it.
Dude, I'd be running too.
Here we go. Here we go. This is it. See that blue light?
Nossa Senhora! Meu Deus!
Hope y'all see that blue light and the cloud of smoke there, because it's there.
Caramba! Meu Deus!
Gonna move down the street now. There it goes.
Caramba!
Wow. Yeah, that's man. It reminds
that
me
ain't-
of who was it? I think it was Unspecified Podcast, but they was it his wife, but the Mountain Dew shirt. I think it was
Oh
them.
yeah,
Who was it? Someone made a
I know.
shirt, Mountain Dew, but it was DEW and
Yeah, well, Mountain Dew came out with some drinks along about that time after Lahana, however you say that, Maui.
Lahaina.
Okay.
Lahaina.
But
HAI is like high. HAI high.
okay, but what they're doing, the reason they're doing that to Turkey is because Turkey is about to join BRICS, so they are, let's say, mildly pissed off, because I think it's more than mildly, but I'm just putting it mildly, that Turkey is doing that. And I guarantee there's going to be more things that happen in Turkey, even bigger than those big old fires here pretty soon. Like those things that rattle the earth real bad and make big holes and things.
Yeah.
That's more than likely going to hit Turkey here pretty soon. Shut up, AC. And do it now. There you go. Like what I said, Mountain Dew Maui Burst was a flavor. Sure was.
That's just insane. And what's happening with that? It just seems like, it's like anytime anything big happens and then after a few weeks or a month, it just seems like everyone forgets about it,
It does. Well, I don't think it's going to be forgotten about in Maui for a long, long time. And I don't know if you heard this or not, Steve, but there are, let's say, how can I put this? That at one time they were our military forces, but they got honorably discharged from the office. I meant from the whatever they were in, Army or whatever. But now they have been called back. And so these people are on Maui. They're there doing the good work. Where you put people in silver bracelets,
right?
stuff like that. I played that
Not
video
the
on my channel.
not the other way around where they're trying to put people in bracelets because you're trying to take pictures of this area. I'm just doing my job. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, so were
Yes, and
those
that
guys back in Germany back in the day. They were just doing their job too, right? Does it make it right? No.
nope. Man, I take that reminds me, Steve. One of these days when we're backstage, we have got to discuss that. What you just brought up about Germany. Well, it's more about the guy that had the little mustache. But once you hear what I'm going to tell you, you'll probably think I've gone plumb crazy. But I want to tell you anyway, and let you draw your own conclusion.
All right.
But I
Definitely.
just put it this way, all those people that Hitler had in the gulags or stalags or whatever you call them,
Mm-hmm.
well, they were more or less what we would now call the deep state. That's what they
Right.
were. And I ain't gonna say anything else other than that right now because, you know. But it gets pretty deep.
Oh,
My
I'm sure
point
it
is
does.
that, you know, to the like the old saying, to the victors go the spoils. Well, that's what happened. You know, us along with Russia were the winners of World War II. So we got to tell the story, or you know, our generals and everything got to tell the story as they wanted it to be, not as it be.
Right. Well, history is his story.
Bingo.
The winner. Yep. You can tell it any way you want if you win. You know.
That's right.
Yep. Kiss off is right. I did because I never lock my doors. Ever.
Well, you need to get locks with a deadbolt, chains. You know, put a big old heavy duty board on it. Anything to keep AC out. Anything and everything. He still
Be
finds a way.
like in the movies where they're like in the hood and they're like click, 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 chain, chain, click, click, click. And then you gotta have a key for this one, key for that one, click, click, click. What's up?
You know what? I have got to give AC credit though. A couple nights ago on my channel, I set a rumble up and everything, but for some reason or another, it wasn't working that night. So AC come up for just a few minutes, you know, and showed me, told me how to get it to working, and it took I doubt if it even took 5 minutes. But I mean, it wasn't really a whole lot to it. But thank you, AC, for doing that. I really appreciate that.
Man, you know, I found out, I don't know why that just clicked in my head, but just the other day I got a text message from an old friend and found out that a guy I used to work with that was also an old friend passed away. His name, so shout out to Joe R. And then talking with this person, I found out two other people passed away. Like, I don't know when, but I haven't talked to this person in 5 years. So within 5 years, these other two people, I'm guessing within the last couple of years, but so it just blew my mind. And then yesterday, I texted him back and I was like, hey, it's gonna drive me nuts if I don't ask because it's, you know, what happened, how, and it's like, right, nobody knows. So I was like, I have to ask, or it's gonna drive me crazy. But did they, you know, get
Yeah.
that? And he was like, yep, all three of them did. So
Oh man.
kind of weird,
Well,
right? Like,
yes, but that's the kind of people that don't want to be answering the phone after on October the 4th. You know, the ones
right?
that have had that.
It's Dennis Bowles, aloha and welcome.
Absolutely. Hello, Dennis. And you're absolutely right, LSP. Oprah, for one, she had her own private firefighters out there. You know, but
Oh yeah,
now her
yeah.
little place is shut down permanently. Who shut down Oprah's place permanently? Who do you think would have done that, Steve? You think the bad guys would shut her place down? I mean, you know, she's one of their best buddies. Why would they do that?
Right. Well, she had her own security to make sure that no one goes on her property, and she had her own fire department.
Private road, everything. I mean, shit. But I want to say something so bad right here. I can't stand it, but I can't, so I ain't. I hate it when things come up like that, you know, and you want to say it, but you can't. But that's the way it is.
All right, give me 1 second. You're gonna have to hold the fort down for a second. Our surprise guest. I need to,
Oh, our surprise
you
guest. I'm
know,
dying to find out who this is. What time is it, AC? depending on what time of day it is. And that's on Thursday. Well, I have an appointment with the president. Not the resident, but the president at 11 o'clock that day. It'll probably run for a couple of hours, but after he tells me everything that I need to know, well, then I'll be free from then on. No, he said if I can, I'll be happy to, brother. Me either, Wad. I hear you, brother. Me either. Tell them where you love to wind up at. Now, how am I going to get my birthday wishes from my family? I'm answering. Well, as long as you're comfortable with it, then right on. Snark and Sass. I love that name. Does that mean you're both snarky and sassy at the same time? I think it does.
Oh, Snark and Sass. Aloha, Snark and Sass. So, okay, cool. So, if our surprise guest is listening, the email has been sent.
Oh, the special guest, the email has been sent right on to you. So come right on up, if and when you're ready to. Hey, see, if I'm up that early, I'll be happy to come on with you, brother. I doubt I'll be up quite that early, but you never know. Because I have important sleep to do sometimes, don't you, Steve?
Sometimes. Yes. Sometimes.
Steve caught a glimpse of himself in the computer screen. He was mesmerized.
I told you about the first time I fell in love, right?
Yeah, that's where I get
I looked in the mirror, and there I was.
Mesmerized himself.
Let's see.
Hey, I do that every day.
Ed put something earlier that I got distracted with something. Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen a floating poo? I've been plumbing for 30 years, so I would say I've seen more than just a floating poo.
I've got to ask Ed this question. Are you just enthused with the poo, Ed, or what? I mean, you're all the time talking about farting or pooping or something.
Well, at his work, he was assigned to the plumbing department. So, Hey, the real Justine Kasprick, aloha, and Kurt, aloha, Kurt.
Absolutely, I love both y'all. There you go, Snark and Sass. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. That's
when I sing.
Steve sings each day.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Ha.
I think I'm going to get a copy of that song and send it to Steve so that every time he looks in the mirror, but right before he looks in the mirror, he can play that song. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. You ever heard that song, Steve?
When you were just singing it sounded familiar.
Well, it's a kind of an old one by, if I can think of his darn name. Anyway, he's talking about, how good looking and how everything he is, that he would like to have lots of friends, but then he wouldn't stand out in a crowd. It's just has jeans fit him so perfectly, But it's more or less making fun of himself more than anything else. But it's good. It's a good song.
Oh, we have
Bobby Cash, little Bobby Cash.
Special guest has arrived in the building.
Wonderful.
Let me see here. If give me 1 second. I don't know why my computer is acting so silly. I want to see if I can find an intro that I know I made along. Here we go. I found it. Haha. We are going to introduce. Well, wait. I can't play that. Hold on. We'll bring him up. He goes by Little Bobby Cash.
Little Bobby Cash.
Bless you. Bless you, darling.
I'll be darned if it ain't Craig. What's up,
I've been
Craig?
selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay, so I could just sit here and waste my life away with Steve Harloha and Ronnie Cash today. It's such a damn shame.
It is a shame you ain't got nothing better to do than this, ain't you, Craig?
Come on, the Ronnie Cash show. That's big little brother. I haven't seen you in a long time, big brother.
I know it. How you doing, little bro? Looks like you growed a little bit of beard and everything since the last time I saw you. I like the color
sure
too. I
have.
gotta tell you.
I've been mistaken for a Mennonite. They thought I was a Mennonite.
I bet they did. Well, let me ask you something, little brother. Have you gotten any more mean roosters lately? Are you still doing okay with the roosters and the goats? How are they coming along?
Ronnie, I had to kill that rooster. As the rooster's gone.
I know, but have you replaced it with a baby rooster or anything?
No, it turned out
Did you clone it?
The eggs will last a lot longer if you don't let the rooster get involved, Ronnie. Get more of a shelf life.
I understand, but
And the rooster was attacking the old lady, so it had to go.
well, yeah, but see,
That's
the rooster is good at taking care of the hens too. Sometimes, depending on how good the hens have been to the rooster, I guess. But
You're right. Are you
Yeah.
going to turn the air conditioner up? I know how you get hot when you're sitting in that spot.
well, that's going full blast right now.
Just check.
But you're right; it does get hot sitting here.
I know. I heard you before talking about how hot it gets.
You know what's amazing about all that? My chair is just right there, about 3 feet away. I can be sitting in that chair and be perfectly comfortable, and then I get on, moved right here, and I don't know if it's the ear things or what, but within 5-10 minutes, I'm burning up.
It's a hellfire coming from that there computer, Ronnie. It's the hellfire. Satan himself is dwelling right there in that computer, and we are fighting against him, brother. You know that's what that heat is you're feeling.
That's the truth. I mean to tell you, you might have said that as a joke, but it's actually the truth. I mean, he's definitely inside of these little so pretty devices, you know.
So good to see everybody in chat. There's Ed Hens out there, Salt, Unspecified Podcast and Review. I like watching Landon and Tiffany at night. I do too.
Oh yeah.
And
They
then
have
I
a
do
great-
like watching Ronnie
great
York
show.
at night as well.
Boy, don't that guy got some good shows though? I mean, he's just magnificent.
Oh, it's great, Ronnie. But I also love your show, Ronnie. And I do watch it and I'm lurking all the time. I don't go in the chat, I just lurk.
I don't know. Every time I
I
see
like watching Craig's show, and man, talk about a curse.
I
You
don't know
remember
who,
when my tire blew out?
I don't know who.
Remember
who
that,
you're
Ronnie, when
talking
my
about,
tire blew
Steve
out?
Harlow.
Craig the Hunter invited me on his show. Like, well, before my tire blew out.
And you
and then
almost
something came
died.
up.
You almost
I
died.
couldn't make it. So then he's like, that's cool next week. And I was like, cool, I'll be there for sure. Then my tire blew out on the highway going like 65, 70 miles an hour.
I tell you what.
And I couldn't make it. And then I was like, every time I try to make it on Craig the Hunter's show, something happens. So
That's why I'm scared to invite you.
I
Or
know.
is this Craig
I
the
was
Hunter
like,
guy?
man,
Is this Craig the Hunter guy? Is he some kind of a curse or what?
I heard he was pretty good, but I don't know. It might be a curse.
he's
That's
he's
why he's so
definitely
good,
got
he's
a
cursed.
damn good show. That's for sure.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
shit. Ed found all my cameras in his shower.
Uh-oh.
That is unfortunate, Ed.
You're in trouble now.
Yep.
Told
Well, are
you
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 gonna-
should have hit him better.
Well, Ed, are you going to send my little brother those naughty pictures? Or what?
Oh, he's already has. Oh, Ed.
Well, I have
he's
to
a
check
good-
him after.
He's a good old boy.
Oh, no doubt. But, you know, there's one thing about Ed now. He loves talking about farting and pooping. And so
Well,
those
it's-
cameras that he got, he might have just took a video of the poop and nothing else.
Well, Ronnie, that's a common occurrence that we have in this life. That's one of the guarantees you can count on is farting and pooping, Ronnie,
That's for sure.
along with
Well-
death and taxes.
Except me. I mean, I'm so clean and natural. I don't even need to do it, Craig. I mean,
Damn it, Dennis got knocked off the stream. Dennis,
Oh, what happened, man?
damn it, fix
Come
your
on back, man.
Wi-Fi, Dennis. Come on, man.
It could be because YouTube asked Holio.
By the way, Ronnie,
Possibly.
I sent you that video, The Greatest Show on Earth.
Oh,
So
I
multiple
was just.
people
Oh, wait.
have sent it to
Are you
Ronnie
talking
York, and
about
he has
this?
not checked his damn email.
Well, Craig, I had to go back and check that out. What's it
Are you
about?
talking about this? Because this is what I was telling you about that
That's
Silver
it.
Girl sent me.
I think Ronnie would enjoy it.
I'm
Well,
about
if I enjoy it-
75% through. I still got to finish watching it, but
I love the beginning of Ronnie's show, and he always plays his theme. Carry on, carry on. Your famous Trump video. Carry on.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I got two now. I got Carry On, and I've got the one by Big Chap.
I
Yep,
love Big
Big Chap
I love
one is
Big
good.
Chap. Oh, I almost broke character there for a second. I love Big Chap.
Hey, Lily Pilly's aloha, brother.
Oh, sorry, folks. This is a low budget here. Low budget. This is what you get.
This is Low Budget Bobby.
Well, Mr. Little Bobby, I got a question for you. Do you
Yes, sir.
believe that birds are real?
You know, that was an internet thing that was going around where they were saying that the birds were fake. And
Say
it was
what?
started by a group of young kids.
Well, here's a
And-
follow-up question. Have you ever
Yes.
seen a baby pigeon?
I've eaten a baby pigeon.
Oh, good. All right. Well,
They call
What'd you
it
do that for?
then that
call it
solves everything.
poussin. Ronnie, they call it poussin. When we went to that fancy French restaurant with Mama that time, we got
It was a
poussin.
poo-poo platter.
And that
Yeah,
is a
but Craig,
baby.
it was a baby.
That was a
It never
baby
had got to see
pigeon.
any life. I mean, you ate a baby before it could see any life. God, I mean,
Right.
what I call you, Little Bobby? I'm sorry, brother. I keep calling Little
That's
brother.
all right.
I keep calling you by the wrong name. I apologize.
You weren't too nice to me when we were children either.
Hey, I used to beat guys up all the time because of you. Because they were.
And by the
picking
way,
on
you've
you.
never invited me over to your place either. I would like to mention, which I don't
Well,
know.
come
if
on,
it's
what's
bro.
up with that?
Come on, you're welcome anytime. You don't live that far away. I mean,
I know I don't eat Oreos anymore, Ronnie.
Oh Lord, what has happened to you, little brother?
Well, they got the mark of the beast on them, Ronnie. The mark of the beast is on them Oreos, Ronnie.
Well, that's true, but I mean, when you've eaten them so long, what does it matter anymore?
Well, and the sugar will also kill me, Ronnie.
Doesn't that make you gay?
It probably would make you gay. That is.
Yeah, everything's out there is trying to get us, Ronnie. Don't you know that shit?
Well, let me ask you this, little brother.
Yes, sir.
Did you see that video that we just played about the fire in Turkey and the light coming down and setting?
I
these
saw that
fires?
strange lights in the city, Ronnie.
I'm telling you, man, they are cooking up some kind of more whoop ass evil on us here.
They are. Let me get like you. I'm just going to get like you right now, Ronnie.
Right on.
Right on.
Will your wife let you smoke in the house though?
Hell no, Ronnie. She's going to yell at me in a second.
That makes it all that much more enjoyable, don't it?
This is going to be
Cigarette.
good for the Steve Harloha show. You ready? Here we go.
That's how it's done.
I'm smoking inside and the door's not open. You heard me?
Oh, Craig! I mean, my little brother going to be in some kind of trouble after this show.
She's on her best behavior tonight, Ronnie.
Is she? Well, good.
I had a little talk.
Oh, I know what it is. She's still remembering that rooster that you done away with for her.
That was a good service.
Yes, sir. It was. It was. Now, let me ask you something, little brother.
Well,
And I
yes,
know
sir.
you're good at this. I know you're very good at this, and this is why I asked. After you did away with that rooster, did you say a prayer?
Right. I believe that rooster was of the devil.
That's why you
Because-
need to say a prayer.
It came back to life after beating it viciously and getting it with the crossbow. It came back to life in the damn bag, Ronnie.
It's like
But I
Pet
knew
Cemetery.
eventually the lack of oxygen would get to him. So
Are you serious? It did. It
I
actually did that, little
swear,
brother.
I swear to you, the damn thing came. Baby, did that rooster come back alive? How many times that rooster came back to life? Hold on, I'm going to get her in here to tell the story.
All right.
You don't want to relive it. We're not reliving it. We're just telling the story. Now, didn't you kill it once? Tell him what happened. What happened? She hit it with the broom and it came back to life and it was fine for like months. This is no shit, Ronnie. This is a true story. And then I finally had to do away with the rooster after her request. And it came back alive again, Ronnie.
After you did away with it too, it came back?
Love that chicken from Popeyes. It was spicy. Spicy. Of the devil, Ronnie. Of the devil, I'm sure.
Now, little brother, I got, in all seriousness, did it actually come back to life after she whacked it and then after you whacked it? It came back to life both times?
I don't like how you use the word whacked.
Well, I'm trying to use my best mob lingo.
That's a scary word, Ronnie. It wasn't like we had it fitted for cement shoes, Ronnie. Or put in a barrel, Ronnie. But yes, after she thought she did in the rooster, it came back to life. And it was fine for months. I've heard of them living without a head, Ronnie. So,
well, for a short period of time, yeah. Look, then I see. Here's what I was thinking, little brother, is that if you could have done that along about the time of those fires over in Turkey, and had him all plucked up and everything, you could have stuck him in there right quick and yanked him right back out, and you'd have had roast
flash fried.
Right there. That's
flash
right.
fried.
Yes, sir. You wouldn't have done nothing except had a long enough stick to poke him in there for about 2 seconds. He'd been done.
Now, when did that turkey lights happen, Ronnie? When was that?
It's been probably about a month ago, somewhere along there. Yep.
I wonder what they're after, Ronnie.
Well, what it is, little brother, is Turkey is talking about leaving NATO and joining, leaving NATO altogether, but going into the BRICS nations. And so that has pissed a lot of, people on the other side off very, very much.
Damn it, Ronnie. Who's in control of these damn things? Who is in control of these damn things, Ronnie?
That's the question here. But you know who I actually think it is, little brother, that's in control? Full control. I think it's the guy that's got that at least in our imaginations has got the horns and all that. Who else could it be?
Oh, bummer. You talking about that old bummer, that gay black feller. The gay black feller, Ronnie.
Well, I think exactly somebody even higher up on the totem pole than him,
Oh, shit. Right when I first saw him, Ronnie, I said, that is the next anti-you-know-what. I don't even know if we can say it on here.
Oh, you can. I mean, it's a common Bible word. As a matter of fact, I think they use that word about 1 million times in the Bible about the Antichrist.
Yep. It was old bummer and that chicken. We lost Steve. Hey, welcome everybody to the York Brothers Show.
That's right.
I'm little Bobby York, otherwise known as Bobby Cash, and to my side is my older brother, Ronnie York, also known as Ronnie Cash.
Absolutely right. Well, now, Steve did put it in. I guess he couldn't get a word in edgewise. It's been, we hadn't seen each other in a while, little brother, and so.
He's a little special. He's a little special, Ronnie. I figured that's why you were holding them up. You always liked to bring home them wounded pigeons when we was little.
I did. And wounded rabbits, too.
Wounded rabbits.
I just, I had a thing for the little animals that couldn't defend themselves,
And you brought that little special Harloha fella in, and, well, I don't blame you, Ronnie. I don't blame you.
Well, somebody's got to protect him. I mean,
I know, he's tender.
And
now that he's not here, I bet you it's killing him that he can't defend himself right now.
But here's the thing, little brother, is
Yes,
Big
sir.
Chap defends me, and I defend Steve. But when I can't defend Steve, then I just tell Chap, and Chap takes care of everything.
Now, Chap is a good defender you got you there, Ronnie. He's a big boy.
He certainly is.
He'll throw his weight around. He's got that big old dog, too. I seen him having that Rottweiler thing.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. And so, either way with Chap, you get it. I mean, whether he's throwing a punch or whether he's sicking his dog.
Or making a
One's
video.
as bad as the other.
Shit, the man makes good videos.
He does.
I
No
watch him
doubt
all the
about it.
time, Ronnie.
That is, I got to tell you, I'm glad you brought that up because that is one of the most ass kicking videos I've ever seen. I mean, I don't think he thinks he done that great a job.
Right. He's done a bunch of them. Where the shit have you been, son?
Not this
He has
good.
done a bunch. He's been doing good videos forever.
Not
And
this good.
his memes, Ronnie, are off the chart.
Not this good though. I mean, this is like his cherry on top of Sunday, you know.
His Mona Lisa.
Exactly.
That's what I like to call it.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, Ronnie, be careful. Here's a little special boy. He's back.
Uh-oh.
My computer was froze up. I couldn't do
Yeah.
anything.
Yep. Aren't you sweet? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are, sweetheart. Yes, sir.
We didn't even know you were gone till you just popped back in.
So happy to see you. Yes. Good to see
You did good. You did real good, boy. You did real good.
Well, you know, Steve,
Bless
it's
your
been so
heart.
long since me and my little brother talked to each other, you know, that you know how it is. Sometimes you get to talking with family, you know, and you just, you know, get lost in what you're saying and doing. And so it's easy to
Right.
do.
You remember
It's
when we
happening.
did them?
Nice job, team.
Hey, good talking to you. You remember when we did them India ink tattoos when we was young, Ronnie?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We did the little cross, and we always have our little India ink cross that's on us.
Oh,
It
yes.
was fun. It was fun.
Well, hey, I still got a little India ink right here that it won't wash off. It
No,
just won't
Ronnie,
wash
that's
off.
going to be forever. That is forever.
That's what somebody told me, and I didn't believe them. But so I'm glad
Yep.
you.
That's permanent
Straighten
me out.
marker,
Wash off.
Ronnie. Permanent marker.
That's right. But see, that's where little brothers come in good at, is because you know if somebody tells you something you can't believe them, then little brother tell you, and you believe it.
That's what's going to happen. I'll tell
It's
you
just
all
that
kind of stories of Ronnie when we was growing up. I could tell you all kinds.
Oh God, don't tell us some of them though,
Oh.
because some of them get pretty crazy.
They do get a little crazy, Ronnie. But that was before you were saved.
Wait, you weren't the guy that put the lemon juice all over your body because it made you invisible for cameras and robbed the bank, are you?
Oh, is
You heard
that
about
true?
that guy?
Did that really
that
happen?
really happened.
Did they see him?
When they busted him and he was in the interrogation room, he said, "That can't be me because I had lemon juice on me."
I would have
So you
thought that
can't
would have
see.
worked too. I would have thought that would have
True
worked.
story.
I
True
swore it would
story.
work. Hey, I was going to try that one time, but I couldn't afford to buy the lemon juice.
Just wear you one of them green screen outfits, Ronnie, where you're one of them green people.
Hey, those
Yeah,
work
there you go.
sometimes.
If it's
They
a
do.
green screen,
Yeah, those work sometimes though. At least on a computer,
it's magic,
Yeah.
Ronnie. It's magic.
it is. It definitely is. I was going to ask you a very important question, little brother, and I forgot what the heck it is. Oh, I know
Sorry.
what it was.
We got a lifetime, Ronnie. We got a lifetime.
But this one may take a while to explain. So here's the question. Now I don't know if you ever had any experience with this when you was little or not, because you might have been too scared to talk about it. I mean, I can't remember. But when we were little, do you ever remember running into a ghost or spirits or anything? Look, there's Steve's rifles in front of his face.
Oh,
Look at that.
what? We're looking at
I
a
put
ghost
lemon
right now,
juice.
Ronnie. What in the heck is going on? He must be green
Lemon
screen.
juice. I put lemon juice.
Oh,
in
that's
it.
lemon juice. Okay.
Damn, son, I didn't know you had Country Time lemonade. I haven't had that for years. I miss it. Ronnie, we've had many ghost sightings. You don't remember when Grandpa was haunting the house, Ronnie? You don't remember that?
Well, I thought I was the only one that seen it. I didn't know you seen it too.
I seen
Or
it,
him.
Ronnie. And then we heard that strange stuff coming from the bathroom. If the log rolls over, we'll all be dead. If the log
you know-
rolls over, we'll all be dead.
I just
One
thought
thing
that
I-
was Grandma and Grandpa.
It was actually some flies on a turd. Sorry, Ronnie. My potty mouth. My potty mouth. I'm going to try to behave, Ronnie.
I think you and Ed must be kin to each other. Is what I think. But that's all right. I mean, you know,
We do share a prison liquor company. I don't know if you knew
That's
that,
it.
Ronnie.
I forgot about that.
Oh
Y'all
yeah,
do.
I've heard about that.
Yep, we sure
That's
do. We
good
make the
stuff.
finest wine in prison stainless steel toilets.
Let me ask you something else, little brother. How long you been growing that beard? Last time I seen you didn't have a beard.
I've been working all day, selling my soul, overtime pay. You didn't know I was a ginger, did you, Ronnie?
No, I didn't. I didn't. That's another one on me. I did not know that.
So is
You're
it
reading
true
about
that
too
you do
much.
not have a soul?
I do. Well, why is that what they say about the gingers? They probably don't. They are a little. They
That's
are a
what
little
I heard.
violent. They are violent.
That's what I heard.
If there's any
Well, that's
gingers
what
out there,
happened with the rooster.
he was
That's exactly what that explains.
actually
the
he
rooster
was
to a
blue.
T.
He was blue, Ronnie.
I'm talking about you though. So you got that
Oh
ginger,
yeah, of course. Yep.
and that's why. I mean, I know what the excuse you're using, but I think it was just all you. You know, the rooster
It's
didn't
all
have to
the
have anything to do with it.
It's all that ginger in me, out of control.
That's right.
That is kind of funny how the
But
gingers are out of control a little bit. If there's any gingers in the audience, we really do apologize and we love you. Please don't attack us.
or do however you know.
Or if you do, please be fast and brutal.
It says that has to be a fake beard. It has to be.
Oh.
No, it's real, Ed.
It's real.
The magic
got
of
a real
modern
one, too.
movies, Ed.
It's
I don't know if
sticky
you've
one.
seen. Well, there, look at Steve. He's got more lemon juice.
There.
Damn, son, you
Got a
look
little
even
bit
better.
of ginger.
I
Boy,
don't even see.
you know what?
I don't even see his lips moving. He must be one of those twists.
I mean,
You know what that makes Steve look like though? With that big old mustache on, makes him look like a porn star.
He does kind of look. He looks
Oh.
bushy, very bushy on top.
don't go boosting the ego now.
Old 70s style.
Yeah, I need
So,
some.
Ronnie, what do y'all do here? Do you wake people up? You wake people up to the truth, Ronnie? You think there's? You
Well,
think we're gonna
here-
wake them up.
Here, what this is here, our little brother, is a wake up call to the wake up call. You know, this is to get you woke up to come to my channel where you can really get woke up.
To the
Well,
woke.
you definitely get woke up.
This
Oh,
is
shit.
this is the safe channel to get waking up, where we kind of talk in code, to go to the channel where he doesn't care if he gets shut down because he's getting the damn word out there.
That's
If
right.
y'all want to get dangerous, please go see Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie, what's the name of your channel these days? I know they take it down about every night. What is the name
He's
of the one you're on?
He's catching up to Hawk Mustard Seed. He's going to be on like number 22 pretty
Let's
soon.
go to Ronnie York 1028.
Oh, and by the way, Craig, you should have been around Friday night, man. I'm telling you what, we had us
Yeah,
what
Friday
do you
was
call
awesome.
that? A hootenanny.
A
my
shindig,
channel.
Ronnie. A shindig.
A whole shindig.
Well,
I'm telling you the truth. Chat was there. Well, Hawk had to leave. He wouldn't sing. I tried my best to get Hawk to sing, but he wouldn't do it.
Ronnie, I
And
was there, and Hawk was singing. He did do some singing, and then y'all put him on the spot, and then he stopped singing.
Well, he sung for about the first. I guess you could put it like that, little brother. He sung for about the first 2 hours, you know. But then he had to leave. He wouldn't come up with a melodious song. Is what I'm saying. You know.
Wait.
So
Have you ever seen a fallen star? Yes.
Now, was it a falling star or was it a UFO?
I believe it was a fallen star, and you know, I believe that might be some bad stuff coming down to Earth when you see those. That might be. That's how them they were casted down from the heavens, just like that, just like that.
now that could be very. I hadn't thought of that, Craig. That's a damn good point. I mean, it honestly is. Because, you know, in the Bible, it does talk about the stars being named after, you know, these latter-day crooks or fake gods, whatever you want to call it. That had not crossed my mind, but good point. Very
See,
good
they're
point.
just sending more trash down to Earth. That's all they're doing right.
Like we ain't got enough already.
Like we ain't got enough shit already. They're sending us some more and more. There's fallen stars every day, damn it.
And you know what's weird about that is we got a plumber sitting right here, and I guarantee he can prove we got enough shit on this earth already.
Oh, I'm sure. I bet you he's seen some shit.
I bet he has to. I bet he's seen more than his share of it.
Boy, I bet you's been knee deep in that stuff before, Ronnie.
Hey,
Especially
just
with them
remember,
septic.
without plumbers, you'd have nowhere to go.
You're right. We need the plumbers. We need. You know what? Think about the garbage men, Ronnie. Ronnie, we need garbage men.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you a little story about Steve here, little brother. He said what he really likes to do when there's no one around that can, that can see him or get him on videotape, and when there's a lot of poo, he likes to take his boots and socks off and walk around and let it squish between his toes.
Oh, Ronnie!
Smashing grapes, smashing grapes, smashing grapes. Same thing.
That's why his feet look so young.
That's the key.
He looks so old.
Fertilizer.
His feet look like they're teenagers.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess you could use it for fertilizer, but I wouldn't want to eat whatever it's fertilized with. Just saying. But I guess if you get it on your skin just right, and that's why he does it with his feet, because if he did it with his hands, your hands, they're always out in the open, and people would notice them beautiful young hands.
Boy, it could be a hand model. Around it.
Yeah.
And you want to look like you got the working man hand. You don't want it to be.
Absolutely.
You don't want to look like you drink Bud Light all day. You want to look like you actually work all day.
Anyway, Craig, it would have been awful nice if you would have been.
Who the hell is Craig?
I meant little brother. It would have been. It would have been really nice if we would have had you there, little brother, to sing one of your oh so famous songs and your oh so famous way of singing it.
Yeah, Friday night
I was there. I was watching it from the comfort of my own home. Ronnie.
Well, you still could have.
Y'all putting on such a good show. I just like watching.
Well, Craig, little brother, here's the thing now. Now you got to listen real close here, because I know how easily you get, carried away and everything.
I'm already sidetracked.
But here's what Steve and I are thinking very seriously about doing. What we're going to do is we're going to start up another karaoke thing. And, here, I don't know when, next week or two or whatever. And we would love it to have you come up and do a song. I've never heard my little brother sing his very favorite song.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay.
So that's the one you got. That'll work.
I would love to. He is the original karaoke channel. Mm-hmm. And when I associate karaoke, I associate it first with Steve Harloha.
Absolutely. That's right. He was the first one that I know of anyway.
That's what I said.
It seems like to me that after Steve started doing that everybody on the internet started doing it. Now everybody's got a karaoke channel.
Right, I wish we could do a song together. We can do that Push It. You remember how we used to sing that when we was kids? Salt and Pepper when we was young?
Push it real good.
Push it real good.
I remember, but I don't remember the words.
But then you chime in. Yo, 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 baby pop. Yeah, you come here, give me a kiss. You don't remember that, Ronnie?
So else I'm gonna get pissed.
But here's one I do remember. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? And if your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? And you catch it on your tonsils and you heave it left and right. Woo, woo. Does the chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Of course it goes on.
You left me speechless with that.
Well, you just reminded me of it.
Hey, man, how long is this show? How long do I have to be the brother of Ronnie Cash?
You have 42 minutes left. 41 minutes.
I better pace myself, Ronnie. It's hard being your little brother.
Hey, but it's funny. Well, see, I've been trying to get my little brother to come on with me to, talk about the very serious everyday events that are happening in the world, and to open up and be honest. But he just won't do it. He just refuses to do it. And I would love to have him come on, and just throw it all out there. But I can't get him to do it. Well, what do you do when you can't get your little brother to do what you want him to do?
Well, Ronnie, there's going to have to be one person to bail out the other person that's going to be definitely put behind bars because of all the truth he's dropping on the internet. So I figured if I stayed under the radar, Ronnie, I could come get you out.
That's not a bad thought. That's not a
Yep.
bad thought at all. But I would still love to have you come up and, and just at least, you don't have to spell all the good stuff that you would be going to spell. You can just spell around the corners. I mean, the edges,
I might be able to do that, Ronnie.
All right. Well, I'll look forward to it.
I'll
But
do
I'm
it.
not going to hold my breath.
You know what I'd rather do, Ronnie? Come right there and do a stream right there at your house, but you never invite me.
Well, little brother, you're invited right now, tomorrow, anytime next week, next month, next year, anytime.
I can be there in 8 hours. I can be there in probably 8.5 hours, Ronnie, because sometimes I have to stop and potty.
Well, come on, little brother. I'll tell you what, I'll even make a pitcher of tea for you.
And without plumbers, you'd have nowhere to stop and potty.
Correct.
That's right.
Boy, look at this. I love this little special guy you found, Ronnie. He's so funny. All he talks about is toilets.
But you know what the hard part is? It's easy to convince or to fool anybody, but it's almost impossible to convince somebody that they've been fooled. Huh?
I'm sure the audience is convinced that I am the true brother of Ronnie Cash.
It's just little Bobby.
Definitely is.
Who else would it be?
There's
New
one
Hollywood.
question I got to ask you, little brother, before I forget it.
Is that a number
forever.
2 pencil you have there, Ronnie? Is that a number 2 pencil?
It seems like this is about the number 2,000th that I've had in my lifetime. Now,
If
as
it's
far
not a
as the
number 2, you cannot use it on the Scantron sheet, Ronnie.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. I wasn't going to use it anyway. I just use it
Now,
to
what
kind
was
of
your
bounce
question?
it
I'm
up.
sorry, Ronnie.
It's got a good eraser on it. I just bounce it up and down when I'm, not doing anything else.
Hey, stop talking about your eraser.
What I was going to ask, little brother, is how in the world, I mean, like I said, I've been trying to get you to come on my show forever, and I can't do it. But then Steve gets you to come on here just like that. How does that work? You're my brother.
Well, Ronnie, oh shit! Look at him. He's got a puppet.
That's a puppet of me, by the way. Don't you think?
That does kind of look like you. It does. Same hair, same eyebrows, same
big
excited eyes, same huge buffet eating mouth. Well, Ronnie, I would be happy to come on your show. You just have not invited me for various reasons.
I didn't think I had to, little brother. I mean, it's an open invitation.
I didn't want to
Anytime,
invite myself, Ronnie.
anytime. Well, I'm going to invite you right now, little brother. Anytime you want to come on my show, all you got to do is you don't even have to say who y'all just. I mean, just come into the chat so I can see your name, and automatically you're up there. Automatically, just like that.
You have low standards.
I do.
I like it.
I do have low
I like
standards.
that, Ronnie. Hey, what's he doing with the puppet now? What's he doing?
He's got his hand up my ass.
He sure does, Ronnie. That has to be an awful feeling.
It kind of hurts. It can strain the hemorrhoids.
Sometimes I feel that's how all of us are. We have somebody's hand is operating us. It's up our patusums and controlling us, Ronnie. Controlling us.
Well, they are, and you know what? It's funny, but it's not so funny either. But they have been doing that for about 1,000 years now, I think, at least.
Hey, there's that chap Philly we was talking about earlier.
Sing that song, little brother.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay, so I could just sit here and waste my life away with Steve Harloha and Ronnie Cash today. It's such a damn shame.
How you doing there, brother chap? Good to see you.
Good to see you there, big chap. My brother speaks highly of you.
He sure does, which is me. But I got to tell Chap, I don't know how long he's been here, but Chap, I've been trying to get my little brother here to come on my show now for, good Lord, I don't even know how long. And then Steve, boom, gets him just like that.
Well, yeah.
Don't even tell me about it either.
You always got that big chap sitting next to you. He's kind of scary, Ronnie. He's a big boy.
I would have to agree with that. But if you watch a little bit, you'll notice that Chap is just as, he's meek. I mean, he really is. He's a really cool dude. and a very nice guy. I ain't saying if you piss him off, I'm not saying he wouldn't hurt you.
Oh, he's bound to hurt you.
But he really is a good guy.
He is a good guy.
I wouldn't want to piss him off with me. I'll just put it like that.
That's for sure.
At least not when he's in the same room. Or we had big old steel bars between us or something. Damn. It's like somebody fired a gun out there. I hope they ain't shooting at me.
Damn, Ronnie, where'd you move? I'm not sure if I'm coming to visit you now.
You trying to talk me out of it?
There could be a deal going wrong, Ronnie. You never know.
I know it.
Or actually, where we live, that means somebody just poached a deer out of season is what happened, Ronnie.
Well, around here we do have deer too, but if they were poaching, it would more than likely be like a dove or a quail, or something like that, out of season.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But then who the hell knows? I mean, certainly not me, because I say I've got very important uses for my lead, and it's either going to be one of two things, actually. So, and I'll let everybody guess what that might or could be. And I hope it never happens, But.
Oh, I just got Steve's message that he had to restart his computer. Sorry, Steve, I'm a little late.
That's not bad.
I always check private messages a half hour too late.
I do too. I never get the message.
I saw it and I tried to tell little brother, but he wouldn't listen to me. He just kept right on going, whatever it was he was talking about. Because he's so excited to see his big brother, and I understand that. Because we're in a safe environment now, I mean, he's not on my show and he's got you there to protect him. So he knows I won't beat him up.
A neutral area, Ronnie.
Yeah, there you go.
Possibly could have been the Adderall too. Possibly.
Hey, that's what it could have been.
I remember we did that one time. We worked all day, 12 hours. We was only supposed to work 8 hours. But because of the Adderall, we worked 12.
I've never taken Adderall, I don't guess. But now they're used to, back in the 80s, I had never even heard of them, didn't know, and I probably shouldn't even be saying this, but I will. We were in a nightclub one night, and somebody gave me what was known as a Black Molly.
Ooh.
I had no idea what a Black Molly was, but being as stupid as I was, and I was about 3/4 drunk, so I took it. And I am, yeah. And I'm telling you the truth. Not only did I not sleep a wink that night, I worked my butt off all day long, like you said, about 12, 14 hours in the hot, boiling sun the next day, and then went and partied all again the next night.
Amphetamines. I remember them days, Ronnie. You remember when we was truck driving? That's how you got to your next stop.
It definitely was.
Oh, Black Molly.
Sure. Well, see, I didn't know that at the time.
Black Molly, bam, bam. Oh, Black Molly, bam, bam.
Now, look at there. There's that other feller, Jeremy the Jester. Good to see him. I know he's one of your buddies as well.
Jeremy the Jester is a good man.
William Gramer.
Oh,
Jeremy
the announcer's here.
And William Gramer. Damn good show.
Now we'll get to find out.
Ronnie, those things were probably basically methamphetamine. They were given back in. I think that's what that stuff was, Ronnie.
What was it now?
That Black Molly you talk about. That was that meth, that.
Oh yeah.
Makes all the people go crazy in Philadelphia. You ever seen them? They're all shaking and shit.
It made me feel wonderful. I got to tell you, it did.
You go in the store, they're all making strange mouths at you.
Yeah.
Over there.
I feel good. Sorry for my smacking, Ronnie. Sorry.
No, I forgive you, little brother. No problem.
So what's next? Do we have a show giveaway? Are we going to give away anything, Ronnie?
Might be another surprise guest.
Oh,
possibly.
That sounds nice. Ronnie, what about that television behind you? You going to give that away? I could sure use a television.
Well, no, little brother, I can't give that. Then I'd be sitting here bored out of my mind when I got nothing better to do, And plus,
son.
Now remember, got to remember this. This is very important. See this? Let me see if I can get it on camera here. See where it says Texas?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, see, I got to have a TV at least on Saturdays and whenever the Longhorns are on, because they're 4-0 right now for the first time since I think 2009.
Good grief! They must have made some good decisions.
Well, yeah, and they got a pretty darn good coach now too, I think. So maybe we'll get lucky enough to go back to the national championship, and LSU's not doing. How did they do last night, by the way, brother? Do you know?
I'm sorry, Ronnie. I would like to not talk about any of that right now with you.
They must have lost. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I didn't even watch. I'm sorry, Ronnie.
I don't know either because I didn't pay attention.
I was too preoccupied with work.
Oh.
You know why, Ronnie? Because I've been selling my soul, working all day. Sorry, Ronnie.
No, go right ahead. I like that song.
You ever get overtime hours?
Bullshit pay, so I could just sit here, waste my life away.
That's
with
a damn
Ronnie
shame.
Cash and his little broken pigeon buddy Steve. It's such a damn shame. No, I do appreciate y'all having me. I really do.
We appreciate you being here, little brother. I mean, it's really been an honor.
We should have sold tickets. I
what do you
didn't even
guys-
know I was coming. We should have sold tickets.
Should have.
You know, right?
Steve didn't tell
What do
me.
you think of this? I was watching this new channel I found earlier, and it's kind of one of those reaction video. This guy watches like all these different videos, but one of the videos he watched was these guys saying, "What do you think about this?" That Bob Ross, the little Happy Mistakes guy.
Yep.
He every painting he did was like a hint or an actual painting of where he buried the bodies, because that's what he did.
You say this guy was a mass murderer or something?
He was a serial.
Really?
That's what the clip said. I don't buy it because you're not going to ruin my childhood.
Probably Lucky Charms.
Happy
That
little
Fruit Loop.
mistakes.
Or Fruit Loops. Could have been that cereal.
Man, I'm telling you what, you never know nowadays, though. I mean, the nicest guys, take like my little brother right here, for instance. He's a ginger after all. So just think what he could really be in his real life. You never know.
And he's got no soul.
That's right. And there was a guy, I just had it on the screen there. Some guy named, let's see if I can make it, Craig the Hunter has got a YouTube channel, and that's the link to it, I do believe. I don't know who Craig the Hunter is.
I never heard of him, Ronnie. I never heard of him.
It's a great channel. Trust me.
No,
But be careful because he'll
doubt it.
jinx you and your tires will blow out and bad things will happen if you ever plan on going on that channel.
Doesn't sound like I want to go there.
And this
But it's
guy
a
here,
Damn good show.
man. This is
Damn
a
good
wonderful
show.
channel. I mean,
Now, I like the
absolutely.
unspecified folks. They do a good show, Ronnie. Ronnie, you can
They
learn.
do a great show.
You can learn you something from them, Ronnie.
They've already learned me something.
Professional,
I mean,
you're gonna learn.
professionalism, Ronnie.
You're going to learn.
They learned me something. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up, little brother, because last week they had the show on their channel about October the 4th, which I didn't get to catch. I caught just a minute or two of it before I had to come on to mine. And so after their show was over, they came over to my channel and sent me that video clip. I didn't play the whole thing or the video. I didn't play it all because it was, it's too long and it was kind of late. But I played the part that they told me to play, which turned out to be about October the 4th. A really good little clip there that learned me something. It did learn me
Ronnie,
something.
what do we do? Do we need to wrap in tin foil? Do we need to wrap everything in tin foil, Ronnie?
Just
I'm
your
talking
head.
about everything, Ronnie. Everything.
Just your head.
Which head?
Both.
Which one? I'll have both covered.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
That's it.
Yeah, but who's your mama? That's the question.
That is a
Who is
question.
your mama? Well, the dude, the preacher dude on the Hodge Twins, he explained it right to a T. Who your mama is, or what a woman is. He said, "It's your mama."
It's your mama.
It is.
So, how else could you better explain what a woman is than it's your mama?
It's
That
your
was the
mama.
best clip too. Well, who's your mama? What a woman? It's your mama. That's what a woman is.
They're taking a mama's boy to a whole new level these days, Ronnie.
Oh man, ain't that the truth? I'm here to
Ooh.
tell you, little brother. It's just amazing to me, you know what? When you were growing up, I was scared to death you was going to turn out to be like that, and that's why I beat you up all the time. I was trying to make sure that I succeeded. Here you are. You're just as got that ginger stuff going and everything, and you're a mucho man. I'm so proud of you, little brother.
Well, thank you, Ronnie. Could have gone south. I could have just been a really tough gay.
Yeah, could have been. Could have been.
The Jean-Claude Van Damme are gay.
See, I learned something else that I hadn't even thought about that, little brother. But
I do appreciate those ass kickings, Ronnie. I do.
well, anytime. I mean, I would give you 2 or 3 more if I'd thought it would help. But I figured I'd already done it too many.
Oh,
That's what big
Miss
brothers
Tiff.
are for.
Miss Tiff has a theory
I want to
on the
hear.
tin foil. I want to hear it.
Oh, so do I. So please tell us, Miss Tiff.
Damn it, get her up here. Can we have her as a special guest? That'd be a lot more special than Ronnie York's little brother.
Ronnie York.
Or Ronnie York. Or his special little friend, Steve Harloha.
Who's this Steve guy everyone keeps talking about?
Oh, bless your heart.
He's that guy that I needed to come to my old house and fix the plumbing, but he kept making up excuses that he was in Hawaii.
Hey, I heard he likes to walk in shit, Ronnie. I don't know if you've heard that, but he likes to take them boots off, them socks off,
smashing
and get
grapes.
all toe deep in it.
Well, all you got to do is ask Miss Nina. She can because I've heard her complain about his stinking feet before, but at that time I didn't know the story about him walking in the squishy shit.
Hey,
But now I know
Miss
why it's
Tiff. Yeah, there you go. Here's what Miss Tiff is saying, and I hope she is right. With Ronnie, I do believe we are watching a movie right now.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah,
I do.
absolutely. That's what it is. Here's my question about the movie: is the movie inspired from God, or is it inspired from President Trump and the generals, or is it both? Is it a combination somehow of both?
This is definitely God's doing, because look at all the people that we have gathered. How in the heck will we have gathered such a crew of people together, Ronnie?
That is a very good question, I must say, and not only from this country but worldwide. I mean,
Worldwide.
these people have literally came from everywhere, and believe it or not, most of them understand exactly what's going on here in this country better than most of us do, because they've been paying very close attention to this country for their entire lives. And then when the letter 17 came along, I don't want to say that, but when that came along, that really woke people up overseas. Not
By the way, all of our friends overseas, y'all can come here now. The border is wide open. Just come on.
Ain't it though?
Come
You get
on.
hotels. Oh, you know what? We do have another surprise guest.
Ooh.
It's a dog.
Well, looky here. Oh,
What up?
there he is.
Hey, bro, what's going on? I got to salute the king.
I had to grab my tinfoil hat, you know.
I'm saluting you, king.
The big
King.
chap Burger King.
I'm saluting you.
Mhm. How y'all doing?
How are you today,
Good to
brother?
see you,
Doing
brother.
good.
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you.
Chap, you never met my little brother here, have you?
No, never, man. You look kind
I
of
feel like I know
but
him personally, Ronnie. After watching y'all together, I feel like I know him personally.
I did
you
a
probably
video with the song he keeps singing, but kind of favors the dude too with the ginger beard and ginger hair. and
Ginger.
He does, don't he? He kind of looks like Oliver Anthony.
everything. Yes, sir.
I hadn't
Good
thought of that
song.
either, but he does.
For overtime hours, bullshit pay. Huh. Fuck that job.
Such a damn shame.
The world's gotten to.
People
Sophie
like
says-
me.
Sophie says hi.
Hey, Sophie.
Hey, Sophie. Oh, Sophie.
Sophie's about to go across the street and live with my grandma for a while, Ronnie. What do you think about that, everybody?
Shit, I think that's wonderful. If you think it is.
Well, she's right there. My grandma's old, man, and my mom and I pretty much take care of her. My mom does. I'm
Now,
there
how
too.
old is your grandma?
Old. Up to you. Ain't
Round number.
Ain't
Older
100.
than 198.
I might ask her for a date if she's at least
Was she born in the
197.
1800s?
Let me see real quick here. We got a little intercom system.
I'm looking for a date here, guys. I mean, I'm 198 and she's anywhere close. Well,
That'll work.
And Aloha to AKA Heather Joy. Yeah.
How old is Grandma?
She's gonna be 90 December 2nd.
90 December 2nd, everybody.
Very good.
All right. I was just telling them that Sophie's going to be living across the street of Grandma's.
No, Grandma doesn't think so.
Oh, wait a minute. There's been a change in plans. My mom is on the line saying Grandma doesn't want her.
No dogs.
I guess outside dog she is for the winter then. Looks like, huh? So,
Sorry, Sophie.
sorry. Maybe the
hello,
neighbor.
beautiful Heather.
She runs off like that again. Somebody can have her.
Yeah, she ran off earlier today. But all right, I was just checking to see how
Wait a minute, chap. Hang on. Tell him I'm 198 years old and I'm looking for a date.
Right. Well, my grandma's married though.
Oh, dang it.
Oh.
That's just my
Yeah.
luck.
She said my mom said she's not married though.
We didn't know there was a.
Oh,
hey,
After
Well,
the
Mama.
stream,
Go for the young ones.
after the stream, I'll give you Ronnie's number, Mom.
let us holler at your mama.
Absolutely.
You guys can talk. I ain't trying to love.
Hello,
matchmaking
Mama.
on
We'll be
live.
calling you, girl.
Hello, Mama. Flirt, Mama.
All right, later.
Now, chap, you never told me that your mom was single. Darn
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, she's single.
That
I
is
don't like
a
bringing dudes around
badass
me, Ronnie.
tinfoil.
I keep dudes at a distance, you know.
I heard
Look at
that.
that. Badass tinfoil hat.
I made this, y'all, right,
Chat sticker on there and everything.
right before Easter last year.
Chap's
Ooh,
a king. He's a king.
sticker. These are the
Sweet.
little buttons I got. I put a little duct tape rim on the bottom there.
That is badass.
That's very nice.
He's a king. He is the king. He's a king. He's a king.
Very
They
nice.
never told me his mama was
When I
single.
was involved, a couple people called me the meme king because I was dropping memes every day. So
He is a mean king. That's what I said earlier, Ronnie. When Chap wasn't here, I don't know where he was. He should have been here, but he wasn't.
He should
But I
have
was
been.
saying how you was the meme king, and you've been doing videos that forever that were always kick ass.
I know, bro. I got to get back into the swing of things here. This summer's rolling out quick, so.
But let me ask you a very important question here, chap. Out of all the videos you've done, every one of them, which one do you think is the best? If you don't say the last one, I'm gonna have to disown you.
Well,
No pressure.
damn, I don't know, bro. It's a good question. Probably the last one. Just so we don't have to. Just because I don't have to fight you.
That way
you
no
know
one
what I
has to disavow you. That's a good answer. Good answer.
There wouldn't be no fight to it, chap. You'd kill me one punch. It'd be over with.
No, I'd run. I'd run from you till I fell.
I bet you would
Balance
too.
gave out.
You know,
So feel comfortable when she lays like this. Look at her, just her full body weight pressed up against my damn chest.
She
Trying to
looks
suck
comfortable.
me, huh? Get off!
right.
Like she's
Trying
on
to
a
heat
big
them ribs up.
Get down from
She's
off
on a
me.
big chap recliner.
Get down. What are you doing up here? What do you think about living outside this winter? You good with that? Grandma don't want you.
Poor thing.
I bet Daddy Chap will figure out a place where to stay to keep her warm.
Beautiful. Look at her.
Uh-huh.
I'll get put some straw in there. It'll keep her warm. Right? Little cardboard box or something good.
Look at
The
that.
cardboard will keep the wind off of her. I know it would. It'll
Get a
get wet.
little electric blanket.
A lot of snow, but
There's old
maybe
white
go
lives
to
in
a
the
little-
chat. White
get
life.
out building our igloo.
Mm-hmm.
We live like the Inuits. You want to be an Inuit? Hell
On
no.
this day in
Come on, Leo.
1952,
Wow, that was in 1952.
American
huh?
fast food restaurant chain KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, opens its first franchise in Salt Lake
Look at
City,
that.
Utah.
And the rest is history.
That was the Colonel Sanders.
And you know, Colonel Sanders failed his whole life, and then everyone was saying like, "Yeah, you're never gonna make it." And then he was
Oh,
in his
shit.
like 60s or 70s when that happened.
Ronnie,
he
there's
never
hope
gave
for
up.
us. Ronnie, there's hope for us yet.
Always sending out undercooked chicken and shit, boy. Always failing.
Finally he got it right when he was 60.
Well, you know what? It's been a long time since I ate Kentucky Fried Chicken because the one when I lived in the other town before I moved up here, it burnt down, and it took forever. I don't even know if they got another one built yet or not, but so we had to quit eating there then. And there's not anything up here now.
Who the hell's this
Where do
Craig
you
guy?
You eat out every day, right, Ronnie? Where do you-
Yeah, but there ain't no Kentucky Fried Chicken up here. That's what I'm saying. If there
No,
was,
there's
I'd-
no Kentucky Fried Chicken anywhere.
Yeah,
It's
we got
KFC
Popeyes.
now.
We don't have Kentucky Fried anymore.
It's
Why?
KFC now.
I see the
don't call it
commercials,
Kentucky.
but I don't see the place.
there ain't one around here. That's for darn sure.
You know
But
what
there
else we ain't got?
there is a Sonic right up here. You know.
We ain't got Red Robin. I'm always seeing the commercials, but I
Red
don't know where the
Robin,
hell
Red
this
Robin.
Red Robin is.
No.
Rock, and Robin. Do.
Man, there's everything. Like I'm right by South Bend, so shit. There's you name it. Every chain restaurant's down there.
He's got everything.
You know what I miss that they don't have here? White Castle.
We don't have a White Castle. I take that back. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
go
can
all the
go
way
to
to
the
Michigan
grocery
State to get
and get you the White Castle hamburgers.
the
at the
same.
They're frozen. I know.
I've gotten those before. It's not the same.
Steamed. They steam the meat. Steamed. That's why it's so good.
Yeah, they put. That's why them little holes are for. That's right. They cook the burger on top of the onions,
Yes.
and the onions would steam the patty on top, make them
The way you
moist.
should do it.
That is really
Look,
good.
cream
2
cheese.
o'clock in the morning drunk food.
Fucking pound of weed and
Oh.
go at it.
Pound of weed.
We've done a many a night of that Castle burgers.
Well,
I
Chap,
need
you know, I was
3
just
crate
thinking,
cases, please.
instead of doing all that, you could just anybody could just get them some of this RSO stuff and use a little bit of doubt and get blown plumb away, you know, and maybe save money
Yeah.
and cure yourself too of all your ails or
All
ills,
your ales.
every last one of them. Boy, that was an ass kicking video the night. I got to hand it to Hawk. That was a good video, and Hawk was good too. I mean, man,
Yeah, Hawk knows his shit, man. That's a smart dude.
he does.
Yeah.
I believe that stuff
I
works.
told you I talked to Pam, a friend of mine who told me about it the other day. Her and her husband have that dispensary. Well, she's a care provider, or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And she had 2 patients that were sent home to die with hospice and started on her regimen, and now they're both in remission. I talked to
Cancer?
her.
Man.
Yes. And she has no reason to lie. She sent me pictures of her whole outfit. I mean, she's legit.
Well,
I knew she was always into it, but after I bumped into her, I messaged her on Facebook Messenger and asked her about some clones because she has all the main plants. See, once you get an established good strain or a hardy plant and that you know is female, and you clone those plants, then you're guaranteed to have a legit strain throughout everything you smoke or use, and it's always going to be female. So it isn't going to turn unless it gets pollinated, but it isn't going to turn male on you and be all.
You never
seedy.
know. You never know in this world, chap.
No kidding.
Right?
By a damn
Bud Light.
maple tree or some crazy shit.
You never know what it's going to identify as.
But she said, yeah. She said they're literally trash to her because after she does her trimming, she said they just dispose of a lot of that because she has such big volume. She said I'd be happy to gift you some. So in a couple months, I'll have some clones that I got to start indoor for the winter, and then we'll be ahead of the game next year. That's
Yeah.
what Hawk said. Remember, he said he put it outside about Mother's Day weekend. That's what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I'm growing good shit, but
You're going to take a month and a half off of production with that.
it is a good.
Oh, that he's going to take maybe more than that off my life. He's got to start getting into this stuff about before I can get me some RSO.
Well, here
That's
let me
what
finish the story. So I contacted her again after our stream with Hawk, and I sent her the link and told her all about you. And I asked her, I said, "Do you have any? Can I get some? If you don't, can you point me in the right direction to somebody who has the legit RSO to possibly get it to you?" And she said right now she doesn't have enough for a full regimen. I don't know what that entails or how many doses that is, but she has some. So between what she has, and I looked at the dispensaries up here, and they sell it, bro. I don't know, I don't know if it's as good quality as what you could make or what Hawk is dealing in. But they have legit vials, 1 gram vials of RSO, which is 4 doses if you're starting it at a quarter gram a dose for $30. So that's 4 days, $30. And if you what's that? If you did let's see, 4 days, let's see, 30 divided by 4 is what? 30 divided by 4, 7.5. 7.5. So you need 7.5. So you times that by 30 would be what, $225 for a month dose. A quarter gram a day. So for $225 I could get you a whole month's worth. But it's dispensary grade, or dispensary grade, local dispensary grade, which I'm sure it's legit. I don't know how
could be high quality. Yeah.
Well, that's fine with me. I mean, I know it's not going to be as good as what Hawk would make, or probably what the lady you're talking about makes. Right. Because Hawk said it'd only be probably about 50% as good.
Yeah, he said he sent his in with the stuff that he bought, and his always tested better.
Yeah, exactly. So, but having anything is better than nothing. And the thing is, I had to make a choice of which way I'm going to go. Either, that radiation or take a chance on death. Which at this point, I'm just ready to take a chance on death.
No radiation.
Oh, we need you around, bro.
Talk about that or radiation, bro. We're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you back in.
That's what I'm saying. I already made it 198 years, man.
Right.
How the hell are we going to wake up people, Ronnie? We need you here.
I heard that.
I see what happens in the 200s and shit.
Well, let's see if you can. See if you can
highlight LSPs right there. He said he's telling you he can send you some.
Okay.
I can try send it, brother.
Oh, yeah. LSP, I'll send you my address, bro. When can you get it here, you think? I mean, I'll pay for shipping and all.
Who knows what we're going to send you? Give us all your address, Ronnie. We all mail you something.
Yeah.
Damn bomb from my little brother.
Hey, boys. Now, look, big brother. I always get us confused. And Steve and Big Chap, I am going to be visited soon by my parole officer. So I'm going to have to get off of this here Satan device that y'all have me
your
on
ankle bracelet going off
across the evil webs.
Ankle bracelet starting to hum, starting to chirp like a damn.
Well, little brother, let me tell you something before you go.
Yes, sir.
If you ever get sick, and I'm praying to God you don't, but if you ever were to get cancer or anything
don't
like
jinx
that,
me, Ronnie. Don't jinx me.
But by all means, try this RSO instead of all this crap that they try to sell, through the doctor's office and everything.
Some bitch, you were jinxing Chap the other night. You remember that? Chap knows. He was there. He was in the car coming back from the ball game. You were jinxing him.
I always jinx Chap. Every time. I jinx him every night. He's knocking himself out all the damn time. I mean, because of me.
I won't do it here, though.
Hey, I appreciate the shit out of all of y'all. I love all of y'all, and I love what y'all do, and y'all keep us entertained because I can't pay for cable anymore. All I can watch is YouTube now. Netflix is too damn high. I got rid of that subscription. I was stealing it before, but now you can't steal it.
Little brother, I didn't know you was a thief, but I'm proud of you.
Didn't I mention my parole officer is about to come over here?
I thought that was for the murder you committed that rooster.
No, Ronnie, that's a legal act. They did go after my neighbor though because he was putting the dead coyotes on his fence. Because it keeps the other coyotes away. It's like a warning. And they were trying to get him for some kind of animal nuisance shit. I don't know what the hell charge they were trying to
Makes
give him.
an example out of him.
He's an American hero, damn it. He was special forces.
Well, that brings up a question. Now, what does the coyote think? Literally think when he walks by and sees that other coyote's head on a post, he'd say, "Wow, maybe I may not go on his property." Or, I mean,
it is proven, Ronnie. It is proven
Matt,
they will not.
Yeah, but what does he think?
Isn't that akin to Vlad the Impaler?
Figuring out the book of Vlad the Impaler. Yeah,
I
have read that.
The castle and shit. You see a bunch of people on these posts.
I have. Oh, Vlad, that's Count Dracula. He was a bad dude. He really
Hey, we better not go up there. I don't know. This don't look right. All the people with poles coming out of their mouth, going up through their butt.
Oh shit!
Bunch of dead people on skewers.
I got to put a little light on the subject.
Made an example of him. He's like, I ain't fucking with that shit.
Well, little
what
brother,
do y'all think about my little? What do y'all think about my little American flag bag holder here?
Oh, that's nice.
I like it a lot better than the traditional yellow one you had. That was just
it looks like a summer sausage. Is there a summer sausage in there, Ronnie?
Well, that is thanks to Miss Tyne Davis. She's a very sweet lady that sent that to me. Thank you, Tyne.
Very nice. Thank you, Tyne.
And it looks like, it's all dressed up in the American flag and stars and stripes and this, that, and the other. It's almost like a woman in a pretty bikini. I just can't keep my eyes off of it.
Eye candy.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I love you boys, and thank y'all for having me. Steven, thank you for inviting me. Maybe one day Ronnie York and Big Chapel invite me to their show.
I don't know. Them guys
Cash, if you do ever run across this Craig the Hunter guy,
who in the hell is that?
Let him know that I'd still like to come on his show, but it can't be planned because I don't want any more tires blown out.
Your tire's going to blow out. Some sort of curse with that guy. I don't want to go there. We're going to have to. We should not go there.
I definitely want to go there.
When you're speaking about that,
chat, go there too.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard that Craig don't want this Ronnie York guy on his channel. That he's afraid he'll run his channel, and get him a strike and everything.
Well, that's what he does. That is what he does.
Well, see,
every time I advertise Ronnie York, I tell him, now look, catch him live because the video is going to be gone. The video is going to be gone. He's dropping truth.
But you got to start now, little brother. You got to start telling. But he's on Rumble. You can catch it on Rumble.
That's good.
Remember,
I haven't figured out Rumble yet. It's too damn hard. They need to make it
me too.
Friendly.
If I can figure out Rumble, anybody can. I'm telling you, my brain is very, very limited.
Well, you've always been the smarter of the one of us both there, Ronnie. So,
well, I agree with that. I mean,
that is true. That is a true story. All right. Well, that parole officer is going to be here any second. I love you, boys.
Okay.
Love you too.
Much love, little Bobby Cash. Here's a shout out for little Bobby Cash's imaginary friend.
I've been selling my soul.
Bye, little bro. Be cool. Don't.
That scared the shit out of me. I felt probed and poked and prodded in areas I didn't want to be poked and prodded.
This big light come down.
Son of a gun.
That's just little Bobby Cash's imaginary friend, Craig the Hunter.
That scared the shit out
real.
of me. All right, I
look
love you,
over
boys.
to my left, and there was Travis Walton.
Hey, I want y'all to keep kicking ass because y'all are kicking ass.
Oh, we're going to.
Much love, bro. I appreciate you coming
too,
up, man.
Craig.
If I was there,
brother, you got a great show too, though. I mean, really great.
I don't know who the frick y'all keep talking about, but anyway, if I was there, I'd hug the shit out of every one of y'all. From behind.
Same here, little brother.
I'd scare you.
You did.
Coming in for a close one.
Coming in close and hot.
Coming in close.
Did you feel that?
Good luck with the probation officer, little brother. If you need any help, don't call me.
All right, I appreciate it, Ronnie. Thank you for bailing me out them years ago.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
All right, love you, brother.
Behave yourself, but don't kill them with roosters.
I will definitely do it.
Nice job, team.
Absolutely.
Much love, little Bobby Cash.
My little brother, everybody. My
Yep.
long lost little brother. And let me say right quick, thank you to Miss Heather Hatch for that wonderful $20 donation for the RSO. I appreciate that, Heather. Thank you.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Right on, Heather. Yeah, Heather's awesome, man. Awesome people. Really good
Definitely
people.
is.
Her and her husband. I can't
Oh yeah,
remember his
coach.
name. I can't
I
remember
know it
her
is hard to
husband's
believe.
name. Damn.
Starts with an S though. I know that. But I
Does
always
it?
called him Coach. You know. So.
Yeah, Coach. That's what it is. I mean, it wouldn't be Steve or anything like that.
Nah, no way,
Nah.
Steve. Surely there ain't no two people in the United States stupid enough to name their son Steve. Now Ronnie, I can see, because I don't know why, but they did.
Oh shit.
But
We're at the 2 hour mark. Uh-oh.
2 hours, 2 hours.
What does that mean?
Well,
2 hours.
but we
2
got
hour
Big Chap here now, so I mean, golly,
Right. I think we can go another half hour.
of
I
course,
mean,
we got to. Big Chap's here.
we do make the rules, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, okay. Cool.
It's your guys' show. I just caught the link.
Yes, but I mean, how often do we get a Big Chap on here? Not very often
Right?
anymore. Because he's always off, doing something somewhere else, digging in the garden or, growing weed, what have you. Take care of the dog, stuff like going to football games. And by the way, Steve, I don't know if you heard the other night, but in his son's football game, I mean, it was a nail bite. Chap was even biting his toenails. He was so nervous.
Man, it was a close one, bro.
1 point. 27-26.
Homecoming. Good game, bro. Real good game.
Homecoming 63.
Check this out, Steve. This is right down the road from me here.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh. Now this is from the dispensary.
Yeah. 61.7% THC, that one is. This one's 63%. This one's called jet fuel. But they have like lotion, teas, tinctures. This is hash. But these are the only 2 RSO they have as far as like, to me.
But here's let me ask you a question, chap. Can they mail it? I mean, or do you think they would?
No, I don't think so, because they wouldn't mail it to you because Texas,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but I could literally go up there and buy as many of these as I had the money for. Like I said, but I don't know, bro. I don't know anything about it. I literally just learned about this like last week. So
Yeah.
RSO, Rick Simpson is named after Canadian cancer patient turned cannabis activist. RSO is sometimes referred to as a whole plant or full spectrum extract because it retains the full cannabinoid, terpene, and chlorophyll profile of the source material by using specific solvents, which we all see. And these are the percentage of like which type of THC, and this is THCA, which is just another chemical that's in there. This is kind of more like the CBD side of it, I believe, the THCA. Could be wrong. But these two together is what does the magic. Now, I don't know if this is like a potent enough dose or percentage-wise, but I don't know. Somebody maybe. I wish.
Well, let's figure out.
No,
Let's figure out what a couple months supply would cost. What, $30? How much is
Well,
that?
if you're doing a quarter gram, it would be $225 a month. But you wanna increase it to I think you said a gram a day, right?
Yeah, after so long. once you get used to it, whatever that is, I'd have to go back and rewatch the video. But.
Right. As he said, once you start, it doesn't get you high enough or whatever. But yeah, that would be a 30-day supply at a 1/4 gram dose. Obviously, you could multiply that by 4 if you wanted to get a gram a day.
Look, this shit, LSP says he gets it up to 2,000 milligrams.
Yeah,
Wow.
That'd be 900 for a month supply for a whole gram if you bought this. I'm sure you can get it cheaper, bro. This is dispensary 1 gram each. If you buy more, obviously more quantity, at a time, say 20 grams, it might be $11 a gram. I don't know. I really didn't know it enough, but this is it right here. And
Hawk says correct 90 grams in 90 days. So
okay, there you go.
90 grams in 90 days, and that was how many days? I mean, how many grams was it again?
This is 1 gram.
Okay.
So.
Well, so
if we did,
but LSP saying he gets it 2,000 milligrams. So that would be, man, how in the heck would you even go about breaking that down? I mean, I don't know.
To do it'd be $2,700 if you bought 90 of those. $30 times 90 is $2,700 to get a 90-day supply if you started with taking 1 of those a day. But hey, if LSP's got the goods, text him, bro. Whoever can help you, or I'm gonna keep doing what I can do.
I hear you. I just want to go with what's best. I ain't so worried about the money. I am, but I mean, I just want to.
Right. Like I said, I don't know if that's the best. I mean, I'm sure like Hawk's stuff's probably way better. I don't know.
But there's no way to know.
Fair, and that's if I was to hook it up, that'd be the closest thing I could do right now.
I hear you, and that made. I mean, you may be exactly where I go there if you don't mind, chap. Or or maybe LSP. I mean, I don't know right now. I just want to get it as quick as I can and start taking it because my daughter was up here just a little while ago. I hadn't said a word to her about anything, that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Golly, Daddy, you look like you're losing weight." She said, it's been 2 weeks since I saw her. And she said, "You look like you've lost a lot of weight since 2 weeks ago." Well, I may have. I don't know. I hadn't got a scale here or nothing, so I don't know. But, I mean, I can tell I've lost weight. I was telling you the other night how much weight I've lost over the last year or two.
How much in a year?
Huh?
How much you lose in a year?
Well, that's just it. I don't know. I hadn't weighed that often. They weigh me when I go to the doctor. But when I first was diagnosed with cancer, for instance, I weighed 225 pounds. And last time I was weighed, I think I weighed 184. So, but the thing of it is, it's all coming off my arms and legs. That's where I'm losing all the weight at. I mean, I'm losing it up here too, but not as fast as off my arms and legs. It's just boom, man. I mean, it's going. I can see it when I look in the mirror. Like, damn, man, you ain't nothing but a bone. I don't like to look.
I thought you were talking about me. Shoot.
Well, but yours is a young man natural, so that's different. I've always been a skinny guy, but I mean, this is
me too.
This is beyond skinny. This is one of them kind of skinnies you don't want to be. So, and I'm not, believe me, I'm not trying to, grab for anybody's heartstrings or anything. I'm just telling the truth, man. When you get to this point in life, you're damn sure searching. I'll tell you that. For the best answers and the quickest answers that fit what you want to do, that don't go along with some program, just because they're from a so-called guy or from a guy with a so-called diploma on the wall.
A piece of paper.
Yeah. The hell with that. I just want to do something, that, and not only for me, but here's the thing. If I get this stuff and it works good for me, which I honestly believe it will.
I do too, bro.
Then I I already told my kids about it, but I'll continue telling them and tell everybody on here, that ever watches about it. Believe me, I'll be blasting it to the high heavens. And if you have the same condition I do, and you want to live a little longer, what the hell is it going to hurt to try it?
Exactly.
Right.
Other than the pocketbook, I mean,
yeah, but you can always make that money back. That's trivial, bro.
Absolutely.
Like Hawk and Rick Simpson and my friend Pam and all them all say this shit should be free. It should just everybody should have it. We all should be taking it. We all should have our own crops of weed growing all over. It should be wild. You know what I mean? We this is how we should be living off of this kind of stuff. But
I could not possibly agree more.
Being stuck into the mainstream, eating the goods food and living the way we shouldn't be living. But
that and the same with electricity. That should be free too.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to put gas in our vehicles. That should be ran on water. I mean, we all know what they did to us and shit. So,
to the person that just texted me, that's absolutely correct. Let's see. Is absolutely correct. Hey, Wolverines, good to see you there, brother.
Hey, Wolverines, what's up, bud? Good to see you.
But yeah, I mean, believe me, it's not just me that I'm thinking about. I mean, I'm not ready to go, and that's for damn sure. But my biggest point is I kind of look at myself as a test tube, or whatever, a test case. And now I'm talking about for me. I know other people have beaten it with this stuff, but not in my orbit. If I can get this stuff and it works for me, well then, believe me, there ain't nothing going to shut me up. I'll damn sure be telling about it. That's what I want to do, with not only with my kids, but with everybody I know. For instance, I don't know if it works for Parkinson's disease or not, but he's got Parkinson's. I don't know how much longer he'll last, but if he can last long enough for me to see if it works on me, knowing my sister-in-law, she probably wouldn't let him take it. Yeah, she's
What is she, Ronnie? That's good. That's true, Mayor. Exactly right. God provided.
But she's the one that got him to go take the damn begin with. And so, if you're going to do that, I mean, here it is. He has Parkinson's. Can't make his own decisions. So she makes the decision after we'd all talked about how bad this stuff was, well before, they took it. And yet she goes and not only gets herself one of them, not just one, but however many they got, and gets him one too. It pissed me off so bad when I heard that. Because if she wanted, that was her decision to make, but to get it for him when he's not capable of making his own decisions anymore, to me was a shot below the belt. But that's what happened.
Speaking of cannabinoid system, are we allowed to smoke in here, Steve, in your room?
Oh yeah, I don't.
You allow? Is this a smoking section?
So long as you share.
Definitely a smoking section.
You got to share with me though, chap.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys something. Getting inundated with tomatoes at this point, as a lot of you probably know. The issue I'm having is they're all green, there's a bunch of them. And I feel like with the cold coming on, because the mornings are getting real cold, so I picked a bunch of them. Number one, because they wanted to make like fried green tomatoes with them, but my plants were so heavy it was pulling the cages and everything over. So I thinned it out basically and left a bunch of green ones on the vine. There's still hundreds, bro. And I got it was 10 ice cream buckets. And my sister uses 1 gallon buckets of ice cream for the restaurant, and all the buckets we just wash them and keep them. I don't know. We use them for chicken, the feed, dog food bowls, water bowls, anything. Well, there was a stack of them that were all cleaned out in the greenhouse. So I grabbed like 10 of them and filled them all up with tomatoes. I gave my neighbor a couple buckets of them, and I brought a bunch back here. And I was hanging out with Eli, watching some YouTube videos earlier, and my mom and Sadybug made some pickled green tomatoes. You guys ever had those?
No.
Oh, dude, they're killer. Hold on, I'll go grab a jar and show you real quick.
Pickled green tomatoes? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, so good, dude.
I want if I can get this to send. I want to put this up on the screen if you don't mind, Steve. It's nothing bad at all.
Oh no, that's
So,
cool.
This is from LSP, so I'm going to put this up on the screen. This is now Chap has. I still got a lot of this stuff here, but I have to make it up, but it's the same thing. So, but I'm going to put this up there for anybody in the chat that might not know what know about it. So anyway, this is what LSP gave his wife when she had cancer, and she beat it. So it's apricot. Some of it is apricot seeds. I know. I think that's what the B17 is, and LSP could explain it a lot better than me. But that's basically what it is. Make the full screen layout here. It's turmeric, biofring, garlic finger, apricot power. That's the B17, and Podiarco inner bark. And
so turmeric and garlic and ginger. That's probably like a capsule of all those together. And the apricot powder, obviously, that's the same pretty much as I sent you too.
Yes, sir.
More, I'm guessing these are all capsules, probably powdered form. And the third one, the Podiarco, I'm not sure what that is, bro.
Inner bark. So whether it's off a tree.
Yeah, I don't know. If he says it works, I trust the dude. Shit.
Oh yeah, I
100%.
trust LSP for darn sure. For darn sure. But I just thought I'd put that up there for everybody to see, and if y'all know anybody that's got cancer, or and this, I've been taking this stuff that Chap sent me too. It's the same thing. It's B17 is what it is.
Yeah.
So I've been taking that too.
Huh. That's a cool name. At least it ain't Arkansas,
Crap. We're supposed to have some bad weather tonight. My daughter just asked if I was watching the weather, so let me see what she's got. Wow.
These are spicy ones right here. Just wash them real good, quarter them, and then you make your brine. Garlic, cayenne, dill, onion powder, granulated garlic, sugar, pepper, salt, kosher salt, and then you boil that, pour them over and there's onions in here too. You pour them over your tomatoes and just let them brine in the fridge. Whenever you're eating a sandwich or something, just grab one out, just like a pickle, bro. They're killer. A little sour.
I've never heard of that.
Little tomatoey flavor. Here's the ice cream buckets of tomatoes I've been delivering. Like I said, I picked 10 of these bad boys today.
Y'all ever had what they call bread and butter pickles?
Oh yeah, they're sweet. Yeah.
Oh, I love them. I think those things are delicious.
There's a better view. I don't know.
Chap, they grain. Chap, they grain.
They're grain. You put them in a brown bag with an apple, and the apple gives off a certain gas that will ripen them like in a day. Okay, Heather Joy. There you go. Your husband makes them. Yep.
I've never even heard of it. But
yeah, they're real good. My grandma used to make them a long time ago, and obviously I got a plethora of them. So yeah, man. We got that one, and there's another big olive jar that's bigger than that one. We only did 2, so. But they're still out on the counter. There's six of these ice cream buckets still sitting out there. I just grabbed one, and there's still. I bet there's probably, literally, if I was to pick it all right now and put them all in these buckets, I bet I have 50 buckets of tomatoes on the vine still.
What are you gonna do though? You going to can them yourself? You gonna give them away or what?
I don't know. I'm not in the canning mode yet. I don't have a pressure canner. Number one, I don't have the jar, so it'd be an investment for me to start canning it all. So this year, I'll probably end up giving them most of it away or doing stuff like that, pickled tomatoes, eating as much as we can, obviously. I'm gonna make like some pico de gallo out of the vine ripe ones. When they get the ones that ripen on the vine, I'll grab those off when I get like a whole mess of it and make a couple things of pico de gallo, which is like fresh salsa.
Well, y'all live in kind of a, I mean, you live in a trailer park, right? Or what?
Here it is, but at the farm, no, it's out in the country.
Okay. I was going to say, yeah, that's
My
right.
mom
Okay.
is in the park, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I was going to say you could just make you some kind of little card or something, set it out there, maybe sell some or whatever.
Oh no, then you'd have to man it, and I don't know. I just
Set them out there, people be free then. I mean, you know, say
my
take what
sister
you want.
my sister takes them too, and she uses them at the restaurant. We got like 5 plants up there that are growing right outside the restaurant. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Just I don't know, doing something anyway, not sitting around the house all summer. That's why
You know what?
hey, this is what I've been up to, man. Just
Have
Well,
you
I'll
ever
tell you
tried
what.
that natural like cold medicine? You chop up a bunch of onions, put them in a jar, and then pour
fire
honey,
water or whatever they call it. Fire
and then
water.
yeah, let it sit for like
Mhm.
12 or 24 hours.
Pep,
And
onions, garlic, some kind of pepper, I believe. I forget what kind of pepper it is.
Well, I know when I had my garden out there when we lived in a bigger place out in the country. I mean, it was a small garden too. It wasn't gigantic by no standard, but I had okra, tomatoes, cucumbers, had all kinds of stuff, and even some corn. And I'm being honest, we grew that little garden grew so much that there was no way that my wife and I could, you know, eat it all, can it all, or so we gave it away to neighbors. I mean, left and right, and still it smooth, was thrown away.
Yeah,
just-
man. It's kind of like that as I don't know. We just now that we have the garden established and it's there. Next year the layout is going to be a lot different. It's going to be organized better, more of a variety of vegetables besides tomatoes and cucumbers. That's pretty much all we did this year. And
You fertilize it, Chap?
I did twice. Right when I first started it, with just a Miracle Grow spray. It hooks to the bottle. You hook it to the hose. It's got the applicator, and you spray it till the bottle's gone. And then I did that again about 2 months in. And then there's 2 more bottles left, but we haven't sprayed any more of them because it's so late in the season. We're gonna let it do its thing now, and eventually.
Mr. Charlie, hello, Mr. Charlie.
All under. Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, the reason I asked that is because when we was growing our garden, the guy that lived just down the street from me had a lot of livestock, and so he was giving me manure. He would even bring it down there a lot of times for me to fertilize the garden.
Back to poop. We're back to poop again.
Yeah,
we had our chickens.
It's favorite subject.
We had our chickens in there before we put any plants in there. They lived in there for about 2 weeks, and down the street is a horse farm, and they have a big ass pile, and the lady's got a skid steer to even load it. All I gotta do is get the trailer, but we're gonna wait till this fall once we take all the everything out of the garden, rip up all the old plants and stuff, and then get it ready for the winter. We'll put that in there then and let it winter over. We'll spread the horse manure. I'll get a whole trailer load and put it in there.
Yeah, and we'll let at least the places I've got the horse manure from, the there's a lot of hay in the stall with the horse too, and so that that they eat, stand, whatever, and so the hay gets mixed up with the poop, and so when you put it on there on the garden, it all works together.
Yeah.
It makes for a whole lot better garden.
Oh yeah. We got that's what we got, straw in with our chickens. We got wood chips in there with them too. And all that can be raked up with the garden rake and put into the garden and tilled in as well. We'll probably end up doing that because that's what I do is we take basically the top layer that's in their chicken run and just take a pitchfork and pitchfork it into a pile.
Yep.
We get them back down to the clean area, and then they'll just tear through that pile again and spread it back out. And then we pile it back up and they spread it back out. Well, then it keeps, they keep getting stuff out of it and it keeps breaking down and breaking down. Well, eventually we'll pile it up and then put it in a wheelbarrow and then dump that in the garden too. Yeah. That's going to happen like right before this winter, like literally, like probably mid-November. I'm thinking we'll do that.
Wind up growing some super plants. I mean,
yeah, hopefully. And if I get those clones to grow inside and have them starting all winter and then put them out first thing in the spring, we'll be rocking, man.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, and it's I don't know if y'all heard the story. It's in North Korea here several years ago about what they were doing using for fertilizer was human crap. And it's letting people use it in their crops and everything. Well, this bacteria from the human crop was either getting in the plants or it was on the plants. I don't remember which now. I think it was getting in them. But it was making a lot of people sick and killing them over in North Korea.
Wow.
This is human crap. But, it's a totally different other thing with animal crap as fertilizer. Yeah. I mean, who in the heck would want to put human crap on their vegetable or rice?
Oh, hell no!
I think it's like anything though, bro. You would put all that stuff into like a compost pile, and then over time, even human crap would compost down to be safe. I don't think you'd want to poop in a baggie and then throw that next to your vegetables.
Who knows, man? In North Korea, they're probably like squat
in it and let it go.
Over there.
Don't do that. I'm a new gardener, but I would say no to that too.
Well, they didn't even say whether the people knew that they were using human crap or not. I mean, this is the government giving it to them. So
are we talking about San Francisco?
No, North Korea.
Oh, I thought you were talking about San Francisco.
It reminds me of a unspecified podcast when they were talking about the dude on the Delta flight that had explosive diarrhea.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got explosive diarrhea? Yeah, go over there with all those plants and fertilize that shit.
Right. You know what they call it?
What?
That was on our show here last week when they was talking about that. Because I got to go to the bathroom.
I know I heard it on a few channels, but yeah, because that explosive.
Well, I mean that's when Tiffany and Landon were talking about it. Because I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you're right. It was. That's right.
Tyne Duff's got a good question. You seen the charcoal made from human crap? Hell no. And why would anybody use charcoal for human shit? Charcoal. Oh, how you guys like your burgers? How you like your burgers? Shitty.
They've been doing it for a long time.
Put some of that shit smoke on them so they're nice and flavorful.
They've been doing that for a long time.
They taste shitty. Good. You're supposed to.
What up, Buff? Good to see you, Buffin.
You know what they call a vegetarian with diarrhea, don't you, Ronnie?
I have no idea.
Salad shooter.
What the hell you say?
Salad shooter.
Yeah,
but hey, you gotta shoot that salad somehow, So if that's the only way you can do
it. Wait, William Grammer says the show's been crazy, but I have a question. Was it a damn good show, or just a crazy show? So that makes all the difference.
It was a damn good crazy show.
Van with the beautiful beard.
Damn, Van is back. Wow.
I was just getting ready to say the any municipal wastewater treatment plant You're dealing with all that shit, bro.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
mean, it's people. Somebody flushed yesterday. It's gonna be coming through your tap tomorrow. One shape
Well,
or another.
yeah, and just think, it's not just crap; it's everything
Exactly.
that comes out of the human body.
Mhm.
You know, chemicals, you name it. And I'm talking
Period,
about, you know,
period
chemicals,
blood.
straight chemicals down the drain.
Don't forget the period blood, Ronnie. And the sanitary napkins they flush.
Absolutely, those two.
Gotta get that in there, dude. That's got to be in there.
Sperm, I mean, you
Crucial
know,
ingredient.
it's all there. Can't you just see getting you a big old glass of water and then having a little bit of menstrual fluid and sperm in there, you know?
Yeah.
Don't that sound delicious?
Oh, that's nasty.
Quench that hell out of that thirst.
No, man, I'm not thirsty anymore, bro. Just my spit
Trying to
came.
force yourself to swallow it, like.
But hey,
Just as long as the little string ain't hanging out over the rim of the glass like a tea bag. That's where I stop. You know.
Whoops, got a little bit came out.
Oh man, talking about crazy now. I thought it was crazy when my little brother was on here, but I think we're really going off the rails now.
Man.
But no, hey, it's true. Can you imagine though? You go to all this trouble to not drink the water, but then you take a shower in it, so, or a bath, whatever. So you're really right back in the same spot, you know. And who wants? You got to take a shower.
Right.
I speak for myself.
Because I shit my pants from those fish tacos.
But no, you're right on that, because I do. Which reminds me, I got to get a hold of this guy. But whole house water filters that like takes all that shit out, and everyone I've done, every customer I've gone back to do other plumbing work for, they're like, dude, I should have got that 20 years ago, because just taking a shower, they tell the difference.
Wow. What is it like? Hooked to the main line that comes in, so before it goes to the hot water heater and everything.
Yep, exactly. Before the hot water, like right by the meter, basically. But before it goes to the hot water heater, everything. So.
Well, can you imagine going in the shower smelling like shit, but coming out of the shower smelling even worse?
Right, smelling more like shit.
Your skin is a semi-permeable membrane too, and that's our biggest organ. So stuff comes in and stuff goes out. Sweat, whatever.
That's right.
Topical, anything you rub on yourself, or yep. Like that one guy that was trying to smuggle acid into the country. Remember, you ever heard of that story? Where he had like 10 sheets or whatever, and they taped it to him. And he got real nervous.
Oh, I did.
But it absorbed into his skin on the plane, and then now he thinks he's an orange. He's mental institute. People walk up to him and it's like, don't peel me. Like he literally thinks he's the fruit, an orange.
He's like permanently tripping. Like there's no coming down. It's just
10 sheets. How many hits are on a sheet? I don't even know. I've never done it. But I know it was a lot.
Either.
100 hits or some shit. Right. Why would you put it around close to your body? That's so damn stupid.
Right.
Why would you do it at all? I mean, damn.
I don't know, bro. I guess that would make you nervous, though, you know?
Yeah, no shit. Just a tad. I think I'll just stick with my cigarettes.
So that's 1,000 hits. That'd probably kill you, wouldn't it? Buffering says 100, I think. 10 sheets. That can't be that many. I think one little piece will fuck you up, won't it?
Again,
I've never done.
I don't know either, bro. Me, I never did it.
I was always too scared, man. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a new tinfoil hat theory.
This is the missus too now.
Yeah, absolutely. Let her fly, Tiff. I love these theories. I was telling Steve before we came on about one of my favorite theories that I guess got me in a little bit of trouble with a certain somebody that I ain't gonna mention here, but I'll let you know later, chap, what I'm talking about.
All right.
I ain't saying it was me in particular, but it was me and undoubtedly somebody else that has the same idea anyway.
100 to a sheet, 1,000 to a book. Wow.
So he had at least 100 sheets on it. If I'm understanding this right.
No, 100. I had 10 sheets. I thought they said. This was back in like the early 2000s. Right when I got out of high school, I remember hearing about it. I graduated in 98, so around 2002, 2003, somewhere around there.
Steve is actually Forrest. Now, who's she talking about there, Steve?
Is that
It's on the screen.
Forrest.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
Let me check it out.
It says, go look at him. Then look at Steve. Oh, she's talking about, I guess y'all look the same.
Oh, dude, this guy's got 373,000 subscribers. Damn.
Pull it up. Maybe you can bite off his content and act like you're.
No shit.
Yeah, back over here.
That guy's a damn imposter.
Here's Foresty Forrest. Let's see. This was 1 day ago. I'll bring this up. And you can't copyright claim me on it because it's me, right?
I'll start calling you Forrest just to make sure. Or Foresty.
I don't know. To me, it looks more like a white vehicle. I don't think it looks like you, Steve.
It's a nice white van. Trying to get it.
You got a white
find a
van,
spot
don't you?
where- Yeah, I got mine's smaller than that.
But
He's
it's
got
white.
the nice one. He's got a Chevy Express. That's what I'd rather have.
Well, there's a close-up of his face on here and everything, so we can see if it's actually a doppelganger.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
But Steve, you know what they say about if you run into your own doppelganger, you immediately die.
Say what?
Yeah, if you
Oh,
turn a
look at
corner or
look at this
whatever.
dog here. That's Jack Russell Terrier, isn't it? Pablo's half Jack Russell.
Well, he's eating up a rock or something. We're trying to.
I'm gonna have to find another video with more of him in it.
Well, he don't.
Here
That
we
dog
go.
didn't look much like Pablo. I mean, he looked a little bit like him, you know, but
Yeah, well, yeah, Pablo's half Jack Russell and then half Chihuahua.
but
Here we go.
he's not a doppelganger, is what I'm saying. So Pablo has nothing to worry about, you know.
Yeah, Pablo's good.
Hey, that dude
Hey,
does
there
look
we
like
go.
you. Take your hat off, dude.
Does it? Hold on a second. Put some glasses on.
Damn, look just alike.
Is that me?
You guys do look alike. That's wild.
Give us a little bit of a profile there, Steve. Turn to the right just a little bit. The other way.
Other way.
There you
Same
go.
height and everything.
Not so much.
A little bit more. There you go. Okay.
Oh,
Right. There.
right there. Oh man. You had the same kind of sunglasses he got on. I'm telling you what, y'all could be kissing brothers.
You know what? I'm thinking there. Is that mine? Is that crackling? What the hell is crackling?
Yeah, I stopped then. Whatever you done, stopped it. I heard you click something and it ended.
Shit.
This is what you really been doing, huh? You've been up north all this time, saying you've been in Hawaii.
That's right.
Oh, my mic.
Damn, he does. Grin looks even more like him. Look at that shit.
Wow.
Steve, you definitely got this guy looks way more like you than David Devine. I'm telling you.
These Canadian van life says. It is wild.
That is pretty crazy.
Steve may be Canadian too and just be lying to us. See, he says he's from Michigan, but he could have been just a little bit farther north. You know.
Hey, you never know.
Huh.
I could have came across that Ambassador Bridge.
Look, there's Pablo in there. Get in there, Pablo.
Yep.
It's a hell of a note now. I mean, you know, look, just like Steve got a dog, almost exactly the same thing. I mean, that
What's
grin
this
is
guy's
almost
real name?
identical.
What's this guy's real name? Anybody know? Is it really Forrest?
Oh, damn. Good call, Miss Unspecified.
No kidding.
Right. How the hell
Dead
you,
on.
how you
Same
scour the
body
YouTube,
build.
the YouTube webs and find this one dude that looks just like him?
Oh, shit. There goes my... Hold on. I might have to drop again. My mic is acting stupid.
I just watched a doppelganger story today about this dude that's in jail. People start walking up to him. He's walking. He walks around the yard. He's a pretty popular guy, and during rec time, he likes to walk along the fence. He's walking past the basketball court, and some guy named Steve that he knows comes walking up with a mean look on his face, and his fists were all balled up. The dude's like, you know, he knows the guy, and they got along. And he's like, so he stopped him like about 15 feet out, and he's like, "What's wrong, man? What's up with you? What's going on?" And he's like, "Why you snuff me and why you blow me off and shit and wreck?" At Chow, he said everybody saw that shit, you know, trying to punk me out or some shit. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" Yada yada. And apparently this has been happening to him a few times. The people had said stuff, and he's like, you know, didn't understand what they were saying, or they would say that they had said stuff to him or he had said stuff to them that he's like, "I didn't even talk to you in like 2 weeks." And this guy was in jail for a assault, right? He's doing 16 years or some shit. And he was in jail, and the lady who was assaulted, I identified him, and he was convicted. All the witnesses pointed him out. I mean, there was no way this guy got off. And come to find out, and this guy's name was Ricardo, right? Or Richard. This guy's name was Richard. And during the assault, the getaway driver said, "Get in the car, Rick." Well, the original assailant is named Ricardo. And these two dudes look identical, bro. I mean, same hairstyle, even cornrows the same. They don't know each other, lived in the same town. The Ricardo is the one who did the original crime back in the day that Richard is in jail for. Richard has been claiming his innocence. He said, "I was 2 states away at a barbecue. Did fucking like 15 years or whatever. Been in there for a long time." And he starts getting these vibes from all these other inmates and shit back and forth. This weird. And then so he's instead of doing his normal routine, like where he normally sits at Chow, I guess he goes and sits on the other side of the Chow Hall, and he's looking around and just kind of getting a vibe of who's people talking to, or who people I know talking to people. And then when the next day during the timeout in the yard, instead of walking around the perimeter like he always does, he sat right in the middle on a bench and just watched the basketball court and kind of just people watched. And the next day, he did that for a couple of days, and like the second or third day, he was back in the Chow Hall having lunch or whatever. And Steve, the one dude that walked up to him and said, "Hey man, you blew me off at Chow." And he was sitting next to him, and he stood up, and he said he turned white. And he's like, "Right there," and shit. And he pointed across the wreck, and it was him. His doppelganger was standing there. Dude named Ricardo, right? And Ricardo is the one who did the original crime that dude was in jail for back in the day. And it just so happened so many years later, or however many years later, he does another crime and gets put in jail with this Richard guy. And the police don't, because a lot of times they don't put corresponding people in the vicinity to where they can cohabitate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were like, they didn't know he had a doppelganger, so they put him in the same facility as the guy who was charged from the original crime. And he's doing all this time. He got out. He got $1 million. Check this out. I got a picture of it right here, bro.
Believe it or not, I've seen that video. I know what you're talking about.
You did? You seen it? It's just fucking crazy.
It seems to me if it's the same one, it's been a while back since I saw it though. How old is the video?
This came out today, the one I seen.
Okay.
But the
It may
story.
be a different one then.
Yeah, the story's been going on forever. This is Mr. Ballin. I don't know if you guys ever watched Mr. Ballin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What, me and Nina always watch Mr. Ballin.
This was his newest video today.
Is it? We haven't watched this one yet. Yep.
It's one with 3. It's got 3 stories.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but this is the middle story. Okay, I just blew the middle story for you. But here's a picture of the 2 guys.
Damn,
They're 2 different people.
These are 2 different people. This guy here is Rick. This guy, wait, let's see. Okay, Richard is the guy doing time that is innocent, and Ricky is the guy who really did the shit. This is the guy who was walking. This is the guy who was walking around the yard, and people coming up to him, and his buddy Steve was like, "Why you diss me at lunch and shit?" And he's like, "What are you talking about?" When they said, "Get in the car, Rick," they were talking to him. Well, Rick is another name for Richard. So Richard, this guy here, won $1 million lawsuit from the state for doing, I forget, I think it was 15 years, something like that. But yeah, isn't that uncanny, bro? And they're both housed in the same jail, not in the same block. So they would only, people would only see each other during common places. Like,
yeah, what it is, I think this is, I saw this maybe a year ago, maybe not that long, but I think what Mr. Ballin does, he just, got the stuff on it and put it up today or whatever. But I have seen it.
This is him and his family after being released.
Good for the guy, whoever the hell he is. I mean,
yeah, man. Yeah, here's this is his original mugshot. Yeah, this is the other guy, I think, or the other guy was that other first picture was the other guy. This is Richard, the guy this is the
crazy too, because so many people do time that are innocent. Like they say it's a joke. What are you in for? I didn't do anything.
Right, I'm innocent. Yeah, me too. Right,
really are innocent.
Yeah.
You know what? This is so weird because I ain't kidding you. All night last night and today, I've been thinking about on my next show, which will probably be later on tonight, of doing a show on ghosts and spirits in America.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do my next show on. It's just, I don't know how long it'll be, but I have got one video in mind, well, 2 actually, to show. And I mean, these are, in my opinion, they're very good videos. And if anybody, y'all know me, so y'all know I do believe in spirits. And this one in particular, more or less, I mean, absolutely proves it. If you can't see it on this, well, then you're never going to see it. I mean, you don't want to see it because it's there. I mean, and these guys are, I mean, I've been watching these guys for a long time, and they are very good at what they do. They're brothers. And as far as I'm concerned, they're the most honest ones I've watched, so far. I know all of them might have a little trick or 2 here and there, but I think these guys are straight up.
There's the link right there, everybody, to that Mr. Ballin show.
There's the link.
I think I want to say 15 years, 16 years, Indy, is how much time he was in for. He was in for a long time. They caught his ass, man. He was guilty. Fucking lady pointed him and said, "That's him." Picked him out of a lineup. All the witnesses said, "Yeah, he's the one, Rick. Get in the car, Rick." They all heard it. What the fuck you gonna do? You look just like the guy. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Mr. Ballin's got a great channel too.
Victims, Oh yeah, Mr. Ballin's legit. Check his shit out.
Oh yeah, he has definitely got a good channel. But there's a couple others on YouTube that have tried to, imitate him. But in my opinion, and I have watched them, I just don't think they do near as good a job.
But yeah, Latina and Cali just trying to raise future farmers of America for her daughter's credit. So if anyone wants to help with that, get in touch with Latina and Cali.
Wants to use email text links. How does that work for credit? I mean, how do you get credits for email?
Yeah.
Well, because of personal information and stuff, she doesn't want to put a link out. You know what I mean? Like if she were to drop a link, then everyone go and trolls and shit.
But
So
it says she wants me to use email text links so she can get credit for her. Oh, for a fundraiser. Okay, I got you. I was missing the fundraiser part. I got you.
Who was a Navy SEAL, Van Life?
Yeah, I just seen the same thing.
I saw your comment when you said that their head and their jawline and stuff looks a little different. You're right. Their head shape different, different ears. But bro, in the heat of the moment, that dude looks just like the other dude.
Yeah, no shit.
That's if you're staring down the barrel of a weapon or any kind of under duress.
You wouldn't have to be in the heat of the moment. They still look like each other. I mean,
Right.
straight up.
You ain't gonna have them right next to each other. And be like, oh, his earlobes aren't attached. He's
Yeah,
blind.
exactly.
Yeah, Van Life's right, Mr. Ballin.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he was a Navy SEAL. He's got a great story, man. Like,
Yeah, he is
and
a cool cat.
I actually have the shirt. I can't remember the name, but he one of his buddies or another Navy SEAL that what the hell is it called? I have the shirt. I wore it a couple of weeks ago on one of my lives, but yeah, Mr. Bond, like as a person himself, just really
Watch his
good.
watch his video he did about the Kandahar giant.
I have.
Cool.
I have.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a real good one, bro. He's a great storyteller.
What's up, Carl?
How'd the sale go, brother?
Oh, I
Man,
forgot about it.
I wanted that silver and shit. I tried a little bit, but my budget's tight.
I'd forgotten all about it.
If I could have stayed around the $20 and shit, I was in. But I'm glad you raised some money for yourself, dude.
Yeah.
I'd still like to come up and hang out with you and shit. I can't be that far from me. A couple hours maybe. I sent you an email too, by the way, Carl, during the middle of that auction. And if you want my cell number and shit, just get back to me. We can text or whatever. Yeah, that was
I forgot all about his
That's
auction.
coming up in 35 minutes or 40 minutes.
Well, David Devine.
David Devine brought my brother David Devine, who I look less like now because
Right.
Well, you don't look less like him, you look more like the other guy.
Right, yeah, there you go. Like,
right. The other guy would be your twin, and Dave Devine would be like your brother and shit.
Yeah, he'd be my older brother.
But I think I am going to do a little ghost show tonight, spirit show, whatever you want to call it, and see where it goes. May not go anywhere, but
Much love, Ed Hen. Oh, I'm really into ghost and paranormal. Anything paranormal, man. I'm into that.
Yeah, bro. I got some crazy ghost stories. True shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Grew up in a haunted
I
house.
only have one. I mean,
I got a fucking bunch.
I have one, but it goes on and on and on and on and on. I mean, for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But the video I'm going to show is on it's been on YouTube for a while now. I mean, these guys have been on YouTube for a long time. But there's two videos in one show. And one of them is kind of short, but it still makes a good point. And the other one is pretty long. But man, I'm telling you, there is so much evidence. I can't tell about if I do, then everybody won't watch it, But
you got to leave them hanging. You got to leave them.
Right.
Product on demand.
That's right.
Mike Jones comment right there. Experience Seattle. When I was still in ICU, bro, I was seeing stuff. I was seeing a different realm. I know for a fact I was. That's a whole nother night of rabbit hole talk, but yeah.
I didn't overdose or anything, and I didn't. The only thing I had was a badass dream when I was in the hospital. But I'm telling you what, man, after my wife passed, oh, it was some wild shit. I ain't kidding you.
Like she was reaching out to you type of stuff.
I think that's exactly what it was. But I think that some other stuff came in, with her afterwards, and that's where a lot of and nothing ever really scared me, But I did hear some growls and shit in my bedroom. I mean, loud ass growls.
Who'd you have in the bedroom with you and shit?
That was just it. It was just me.
Oh, I thought she was growling because you done brought some woman up in there and shit after her.
No, she had well, it was after she passed, and I hadn't even thought about being on a date or anything. And oh man, it was just what it was. Is we had her cremated, and so I had her ashes put up, and forgot about it. And it's a long ass story that I've told before, so I doubt anybody wants to hear it again. But I'm telling you, man, there was some. I was sitting at the coffee table one day. This is one of the best ones. Sitting on my couch, a coffee table directly in front of me, putting my shoes on. I was going to go to the store or somewhere for something, and was looking straight at this bottle of lotion sitting there on the coffee table. And this damn bottle of lotion jumps up in the air about an inch off the coffee table and sits back down and wobbles. I thought, what the hell? And, I mean, this has been going on for a while, and different things. That hadn't happened before, but it happened this day. This is broad open daylight now, about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, what the hell? I said, all right, so you got my attention, do it again. If you're here, do it again. Well, it never happened again. But a few days later, I was, sitting. I wasn't really doing anything, just sitting there, looking around, and look over. I was on the couch and looked over in my recliner, and there's this big old ball of light sitting there in the recliner, a ball about this big around, about that big around. It's a big ball of light just sitting there. I mean, anybody's free to believe that or not believe it. I don't care. It's the truth. It's what I saw. And some other weird shit. I mean, but this is all before. And there's things happening that a lot of people don't want to, take into account, or that's never happened to them, so they think it's not true. And I can understand that. I used to not believe it either.
Right? Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, like, well, I've never seen it, so how do I know you're just not making it up? But
that's right. Like one guy, one of my best friend that passed away about 6 months ago now, he's always telling me, I tell him about things like it. He said, I ain't never seen anything. I ain't never seen a ghost. I ain't never heard a ghost, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe in that stuff. I said, well, would you go to a haunted house by yourself? He said, hell no. I said, why not? Well, I ain't going to no empty haunted house. Why would I do that? I said, why wouldn't you go? Well, he wouldn't go because he's scared. I know what it was. But I mean, it just didn't make any sense of one argument he was making against the other, which is what I was trying to make him see. But I don't think he ever did.
You just had a spirit go across your camera, Ronnie. I keep seeing it. It's like a white.
I seen that too. I noticed it right when he was talking about going to a haunted house, and it's like,
there it went again.
Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if the spirits can come to me real quick.
Go ahead on. They probably will. Well, as much as I love you guys and have enjoyed it, I'm going to go ahead and get off here and set me up a little show for tonight. About, I don't know, 9:30 or so, something like that. And if either one of y'all want to come on and enjoy it with me, well, come on.
9:30. It's 9:32 already. Shit, you're late.
No, you're ahead.
Okay, I got you. Hop in that DeLorean and get with it.
There you go.
Send me a link. I'll probably stay up late.
All right.
I ain't got nothing to do but go back to Wajak tomorrow, so I'm gonna sleep in and just chill. Take
Yeah,
my bath, get it looked at.
I got that doctor's part tomorrow, so I can't stay up real late. But you know, I'll stay up for a while. And when I say that, I'll probably be up to 3 o'clock in the morning again. But you know, I'm just saying. The other night, chap, and while I'm thinking about it, I want to thank you and Steve, Hawk, and Craig publicly, because I'm here to tell you, man, that video on Rumble is killing it. I think it's got last I looked, it had 417 views, I think, on Rumble.
Hell
And
yeah,
one,
bro.
and on YouTube, it has, last I looked, had 275. So that's what, close to 700 views all in total. So
Hell
thanks,
yeah.
guys, man. I appreciate y'all, all of you. Hope Hawk's still here.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I never thought I'd stay up that late that night. You know, I didn't think that. I never dreamed it would go like it did that night. You know, it just, you know, that's why, like me and Steve was talking about a while ago, that's what's so much fun in not planning things, because the more you plan things, the more they fall to shit
Right.
for some reason or another.
Then you got an expectation you want to meet, so you're pressured instead of just letting things go naturally and wherever
That's right.
the conversation takes it. You know. Oh, look, Hawk is here too.
He is, yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing, when you make plans, you have expectations, and when things don't go as planned, which they never do, then you're disappointed. So if you don't have any expectations, no disappointment.
Shit,
and
I don't
things
think I.
usually go off.
Marriage, for example. I mean,
I think I missed Elvis a while ago when I was thanking everybody. Thank you too, Elvis. You was there. I think I left you out, brother.
Yeah, it was
Thank
a
you,
great
Elvis.
night, man. It was like the whole show from beginning to end, because I was listening the whole time. I was working, doing yard work, and then it turned into a karaoke fun time, and it was just like everything bundled into one, you know.
yeah, and I
What?
apologize for my karaoke quality that night. Didn't realize that being on Bluetooth had everything jacked up. So I guess I owe you guys a couple songs that
You
are
do.
legit. You know what I mean?
Well, you know them regardless, you know.
Maybe later or whatever. What up, Anarchy Television? Good to see you, boy.
You know them regardless, chap. So it don't make any difference. But I mean, it did have you jacked up a little bit there. But I got to tell you now, the song about going to hell, or man, I can't ever remember the name. It's a good
Hell, I'll
song.
be in good company.
In hell, I'll be in good company. Boy, that sucker was on my mind for 2 or 3 days. I mean, I think it's still on there a little bit.
You know
But
the
it's because
story.
I like
You know the
it.
story behind the song, don't you? I think I explained it once.
Yeah, you explained it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you explained it the other night, as a matter of fact. But no, that was great, man. Everybody was great. I mean, shit. It's just, for me anyway, I mean, I had a hell of a good time. I hated to end it when I did, but
Yeah.
man.
Sorry to hear that, Mike. I'll be right back if you're gonna hang out for a minute. But if not, I'll see you over there. I'll come right back though here. But if you're getting ready to leave, Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm going to leave here in just a couple of minutes because I'm going to go set mine up and, grab me a little bite to eat.
Because we went, it's getting better and better every week, Ronnie, because it's a 2-hour show. And then we were at 2.5 hours. And then last week, I think we were at like 2 hours and 45 minutes. And now we're at 3 hours.
We just can't do like Craig does and keep to a time limit, can we?
Right.
Then Craig, when it comes to his time, he just hits and ends it. That's it.
Yeah, it's just like click, done.
That's
I don't have that much self-discipline.
I don't either, man. I don't either. I'll tell you what, though. I got to hand it to Craig. If Craig ain't a trip, then there ain't no such thing as a trip. I mean, and I'm talking about a fun trip.
Right.
Craig, I don't care how you slice it. At least as far as I'm concerned, Craig is a hell of a trip. I just love having him on and being on with him. And thank you, Steve, for lining that up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, Craig is great people, man.
He is.
Even everyone in chat right now, big chat, everybody, awesome people.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, the only thing about well, not the only thing. One of the things about Craig is he is kind of difficult, to get to come on. in most cases.
Yeah.
So I got to give you a big thank you, Steve, for getting Craig to come up. Yeah, that was fun.
Good things come to those who wait. That's the way I
reckon
look at
so.
it.
Boy, he was giving me hell today. My little brother was giving me all kinds of hell. But that's okay.
Because he's been working them overtime hours with bullshit pay.
That's right. He made it plain. He liked that song. Oh, Mr. Charlie's asking for my link.
I think I might try that song on karaoke next time. I don't know.
I was thinking about that too, but I mean, I doubt I will, but I did think about that. Just a minute, Mr. Charlie, and I'll drop it in the chat.
Oh, you got it? All right, I was going to say, I could pull it up if you want.
If you don't mind.
Yep, I can get it. Let's see.
Okay.
Shit channel.
Oh, Indy's got it. Oh, that's on Rumble, though. Oh, she's got the YouTube one. Yeah, she's got the YouTube one, too. She got both of them. Thank you, Indy.
Oh, she good.
I'm telling you, Indy on the ball.
An unspecified podcast right behind her.
Yep, they run the race, and they're both. I mean, I think they're tied now, head to head, going into the last.
They're like, I drop links. It's what I do.
That's right. Nobody gonna beat me at it. Nobody.
Nice job, team.
Absolutely, fantastic
I
job.
love that clip. Nice job, team.
Dennis, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one tonight, about 9:30.
Yep.
Come on over, brother.
Pretty damn soon.
Tonight's just gonna be basically about a little. It ain't gonna be the usual stuff. So, well, it may not be, but the first part ain't gonna be anyway.
And then next week, same time, same place, but we'll be on Ronnie's channel, and I'll be stream sharing it. So
5, Latina. At last count, it may be 6 now. I'm not sure, but I know it was at least 5.
Catching up to Hawk.
But yes, sir. Next week we'll be on my channel, and Steve will be live streaming it to his. So at the same time, at least for right now, 5:30 Central Time. The only time zone that matters.
Central. Every Sunday, 5:30 Central, you'll find Steve and Ronnie and surprise guests.
And beautiful Indy is on tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. According to Chap, the only time zone that matters. So, y'all don't forget beautiful Indy.
Yeah, Indy's got a great show.
She absolutely does.
And just like today, next Sunday on Ronnie's channel, when I live stream share it, it's going to be a damn good show.
Damn, but magnificent. Fantastic, out of this world. You can't believe how good it's going to be until you watch it show.
Like we always do about this time.
Well, Steve, I love you, brother. I want to jump. Oh, it's Devil Dog. What's up, Devil Dog? Good to see you, brother.
Devil Dog. But yeah, I was just gonna say, I thought Big Chap would have been back. But any final thoughts?
Well, other than it's been a really fun day, with my little brother and Big Chap and you, Steve. I guess that's about it, brother. Just ask everybody that hadn't got anything better to do tonight. And I don't know how you can have anything better to do later on tonight than to watch me and Chap and Steve. I mean, golly, that's another great show.
Don't get no better than that.
That's right. How could it possibly be any better? We might sing, we might do anything. You never know what we're going to do.
And huge shout out to all 60 people who hit the like button.
All right. You know what? We didn't even Not one time tonight did we hammer anybody to hit the. What is wrong with us? We're slipping.
I forgot. Slipping, falling.
I-
I can't get up.
Yeah.
Slipping.
I know it, man. I didn't even think about it. And you didn't. I don't guess you thought about it. You didn't say anything about the like button.
I didn't even think about it till just now. Literally till
Either.
just now. I just looked. I was like, oh, it went out 61. But yeah.
If y'all hadn't hit the like button, please hit it. Please, 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 please. For Steve,
Maybe at least get to that magical number 69. We can match Ronnie's likes from Friday.
There you go. That'd be great. No, Ronnie don't sing. Ronnie sings.
61 on my thing, it says.
Oh, just jumped to 63.
Come on, we make 69. Come on, guys. 60.
You ever
Everybody loves 69.
watch the movie Gremlins, Ronnie?
Oh yeah.
Remember Gizmo, the Mogwai, the little main character?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't Toby look like one?
Mm-hmm.
Don't feed him after midnight.
Right. I know I've showed him on here before, but every time I see this little fucker, it cracks me up. He's kind of skittish. You don't know. You don't know what's up, do you? Huh? You don't know about the internet yet, do you? It's kind of scary.
Okay.
Boy, I'm telling you what, Sophie is giving you an evil.
They're back there.
You an evil eye. I'm telling you now.
Oh, motherfucker, I'm gonna put myself in the spotlight now.
She freaking is now. Her ears wiggling and everything.
You better check yourself.
Show them how it looks like a gremlin. Chill, fam. Chill.
You better check yourself, fool.
Chill, fam. I just told you know I look like a gremlin. That's all I was doing. Why you gotta be like that? Huh?
Crazy, man. You crazy. You crazy. 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 That's what Sophie's saying. You crazy. What's wrong with you?
This is a little boy. Just yeah. So yeah, right, D-Dog. Dogs are I don't know. He's cool.
So you got a barking cat's what D-Dog was saying.
Yeah, D-Dog said you got
No, he's not a dog. He's a gremlin. He's a mugwai. See? Let me go get some water. I'll get him wet. Hold on.
I'll get him wet.
I'm not gonna get you wet. I'm not gonna get you wet.
They're going plop, 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 multiplying one right after the other. Well, guys, I love you. I'm gonna get off here and see y'all back at 9:30. If y'all ain't doing it, I'll send y'all a link.
Yep, right on 45 minutes. So,
All right,
oh, there we go. We just got approval.
Time shit to come out there at 9:30, but I'll figure it out.
We got approval. So
I'll figure it out.
There is the official proclamation for the show. It was a damn good show.
Damn good show. Yeah.
It's a disc. Did I got to do it?
I did. You didn't hear it? I did. It's a damn good show.
No,
So,
no, you
I
don't.
hope you'll be there tonight.
You don't
we'll
feed them
close
after
out with
midnight.
that.
You don't
And
feed them after
huge-
midnight, and if you get them wet, they spawn.
Yeah, they multiply very fast.
You know, there's only one thing about showing ghost shows, and that is that Butterfly has bad dreams, and so she won't watch anything that's scary.
Oh,
So-
really?
Yeah.
I love that shit.
See y'all over at my channel, Landon.
Yeah, absolutely. And shout out to Big Chat for coming up and
Thanks for having me,
I
guys.
almost said it.
My little
To
brother.
little brother Ronnie, or no, Bobby Cash. Bobby Cash.
That was him. Little brother Bobby Cash. He was my favorite little brother. And I got a good reason for that. Somebody asked me why.
What?
He was my only little brother.
He was little Bobby. Little Bobby.
The only little brother I had.
The end is near. So we face the final curtain.
Well, guys, I'll see y'all in about 45 minutes.
45 minutes. We'll see you there. And thank you everyone for being here. And thank you everyone for hitting the like button. Oh, one more person, please hit the like button. It's at
Oh, we ain't
66.
Oh.
I can't close at 66.
We need 2 more. Anyway, come on, 2 more likes. Get to 69.
My friends are
Steve loves 69.
Take my case.
Oh, if you only knew how much I do.
What up, Dennis? I've lived a life that's true.
No, I understand.
Never been.
Totally understand, Steve.
I'm more, much more.
Well,
All right. Well, there
that's
we
what
go.
they-
We got okay. It's not at 66. So, all right. I'm
Wait a
gonna
minute,
end
I
it
hadn't
with
liked
that.
yet. I don't think I've liked yet. Hang on, let me see.
What the hell? What you did?
I'm not
What
sure.
now?
I'm not sure if I have or not.
Room rate to hippies before Ronnie's. You got a link?
I didn't take you for a bitch.
We don't want to do no room rating. It's so nice to do.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I hadn't liked yet.
Doesn't that make you gay?
Oh, it's the wrong one. Shit, what's the wrong one? I hit the.
You purring?
Oh, hell,
I don't know how to purr. I'm a dog.
Get your ass
wolf.
out of my ass and get ass out of ass.
Yeah, I had liked it. I'd already liked it. So, dang it.
Oh, or we're at 68 anyway. So
This is my mom's dog anyway. This ain't my dog. This
We
ain't
just
my
need one more. Come on, somebody, put the like button. I know everybody here ain't hit the like button. Come on, just one more. Come on.
And I can't cheat. I can't go to my backup channel and hit the like. Doesn't
Why
count.
not? I would.
Doesn't count.
It does count.
I gotta have actual 69 likes,
Boom.
and then I'll go and make it 70 with my backup channel.
Well, if you insist.
Which my backup channel's name is actually backup channel.
Man. Actions, not distractions. What's up, man?
Backup
Oh,
channel
man.
for Steve.
Everybody,
It just went.
Oh, it's
It just
subscriber
dropped to
mode
67.
only.
yeah, too.
It went
gotta
to
wait.
69?
No, it dropped to 67.
This link over there.
Really?
Man.
Buffer probably took his way. I know Buffer. He'll do that.
Sub up to Leela and let him know that he sent you over there.
Then he'll put it back.
You gotta be 5 minutes. You gotta be
if you
sub.
work on iOS apps and stuff like that.
You gotta be
What about
sub
here?
for 5 minutes to his channel, Indy, in order to rate him. I wasn't sub to him, so I can't go in there and say hi yet. I bet you can though, huh?
Oh, metalhead.
Huh.
Well, anyway, bye everybody. Thanks to everybody in chat for watching. Appreciate you guys. And,
All right, yep.
hopefully we'll
Yeah,
see
we're
all
gonna
y'all at
close
some
out.
point.
And until next Sunday on this channel and Ronnie's channel, we will see you then. And until then, have a beautiful morning, beautiful day, beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening, and beautiful night, whatever it may be, wherever you are.
Wait just 1 second, Steve. 1 second. This is the way you got to close this out, at least for tonight. You've got to close it out with Chap's video, please.
Oh, I'd have to pull it up. Let's see.
Latina said my daughter subbed to you and gave you a thumbs up for her message.
Right on.
Oh, right on. Awesome.
Raising Cane's at 68. So I guess he was the 68th like. Or she, whatever.
All right, hold on.
Hang on, we got one more video coming here. One of the best videos ever, in my opinion. From the big, and I don't mean the little chap, I mean the big chap. Here it is.
He's on.
You're gonna be a bad motherfucker.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. All it is, living in the new world.
with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, 'cause the rich men. I wish politicians look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, north of rich men. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
All right. Awesome. Much love. Much aloha, everyone. And most importantly, God bless.
Every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flag. American flag.